Welcome back to Great Chaos, where a group of friends, acquaintances, people that know each other get together and play Dungeons and Dragons. And we do things a little bit differently. We split the party into two groups on purpose. And sometimes today, we are back with Group 1. So welcome back to Group 1. Now, before we get into tonight's episode, do want to share a few announcements with the group. As always, our sponsors. Everybody remember, we do still have a sponsor. They haven't quit on us yet.
Yes.
They are from, anybody? Who is it? Who's our sponsor?
Wisconsin? Evanwood.
Yes, they are from Wisconsin. Evanwood. Yes, it is Evanwood. Hey, you remembered our sponsor. All right. Are you tired of mundane tabletop gear? If you discover Evanwood, the mystical marketplace that will elevate your gaming experience. And don't you want to be elevated?
Yeah.
Always.
I mean, yeah. Don't you hate it when it's just flopping down? Yeah. Evanwood offers dazzling, sharp-edged resin dice that sparkle with enchantment.
And cards.
Their premium hardwood dice trays and boxes are crafted by master artisans. Add a touch of elegance to your gaming table. And everyone's gaming table, especially this one, needs some elegance. We have these wonderful dice boxes that they made. They're pretty sweet. We have these wonderful dice that they made. Pretty sweet. Because Evanwood has sturdy coasters, they have drinkware fit for a royal banquet, and apparel to transform you into the legendary hero of your dreams. Whether you're a fierce barbarian, a cunning rogue, Evanwood has the gear that you need. Why settle for ordinary when you can have extraordinary? You ever thought about that?
Amen.
That's ordinary with the word extra in front of it for those at home, okay? That's what extraordinary is. Visit Evanwood today, where every roll is an adventure and every accessory is a relic of legend. Your journey awaits brave souls. Evanwood, where the magic of your tabletop comes to life.
Oh yeah.
Very excited about Evanwood. They have done so much for us. They have built our dice trays. They have built some of the dice that we use. You can check them out on there. Don't forget to use code CHAOS with a K when you're buying on there. Get yourself a 10% discount there. They even made a spiritual rocket for us, so they can make just about anything your heart can desire.
Yeah,
just think about it and order it, and it will happen. You okay over there?
It's so bad.
Okay, well, so without further ado, does anybody have any other announcements? I do have one announcement. We are off next week on Sunday. I believe somebody cast a stinking cloud in the studio, so there has been that. So with that, we are going to go to tonight's introduction, and hopefully it'll be gone soon. And we're back.
Woo!
Yes. The cloud is not yet fully dissipated. No. We're getting back into tonight's episode. That will come back to haunt you, I swear.
We need better ventilation in the studio.
We'll make you pay for that. All right. But anyway, last time
Shit box in here.
on Great Chaos. Wow. The group spent some time in Vassardell doing a little shopping, doing a little learning about Gully's past. and uncovered a little bit of prophecy that Gully could be prophesized to be the hero of the world, or Gully could be the end of the world.
Allegedly.
So the prophecy
Is the
goes.
end of
What's in that tea?
You just never know. The group then left and made their way north as they wanted to go through Holderdam, where the legendary city of the gnomes is. They were going to use that on their way into the desert. And it was there on their journey they encountered first some wildlife animals crossing the road, staring at them. Then they encountered a group of children dancing around in a circle, singing about falling down and dying. And then they went through the same thing again. And that's where Shazer got the wonderful idea that if he would use the wand, it may make things better.
And it did.
And it crafted
not.
a legionnaire demon from the depths
It
of
ate the
hell,
kids.
which
That's
did
not a good thing.
kill off some of the children. They were able to defeat the demon, and that is where we are going to start tonight's episode. So, Great Chaos, what would you like to do now that you are journeying?
Oh my gosh. Whew. So, I can't believe that. Those kids actually summoned a giant demon? That was crazy.
I know.
Oh.
I just came out of nowhere.
Whew. Oh man, how are the kids doing?
I think you saw the wand. There's kids that Gawa carried away, and there's a couple kids decapitated on the ground.
Yes.
Are the ones that are not decapitated, they're all those away, and are they circled up again, or are they just...
I think I got 2 or 3.
You went
of them.
back, you did 2 and went back and got 2 more, so you had 4.
I still have 2 on my horse because it didn't take a full round. I'll put them off now.
Okay. They just kind of look at you all and get in a circle and start circling up, dancing again.
Is it a smaller circle, or do
It
they have
is a
gaps?
smaller circle.
Okay,
yes.
just curious.
Yeah, they shrank the circle down for the 2 children that were murdered, yes.
Where's Timmy?
Oh man.
Kenny is dead.
Okay. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, okay. Hey guys, do you think we should search some of these houses that are pretty far off and see if they know anything about these kids?
That demon really threw me off a bit. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did. Jeez. Crime me.
That is why I got rid of that wand. I did not know I could do that.
You mean this is not a result of the children's ritual?
He pointed the wand and appeared a demon.
The wand did something totally different than that. It would never do that.
I've used that wand.
Tancorn says, try it again. Prove it.
Right, and a trailer came out of it, not a demon.
A trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, the horse.
Horses and wagon.
A wagon.
Wagon.
I'll be honest, it looked like they were trying to summon something.
Yeah.
There's like literally a ringing of them singing in some weird enchanted language.
Which they are again.
So maybe they're going to summon a lesser one now, but...
Did you hear what the demon was saying?
yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy trying to get it 90 feet in the opposite direction.
I think it said something about killing Tancorin.
Oh.
And summoning, which the kids summoned it.
All right, I'm going to start heading towards one of the houses, see if I can find any adults.
Dangerous.
Okay, so you start riding or walking?
Riding. Yep,
You're
jumping
riding.
on the horse.
Okay. Anybody going with him or just kind of watching him or?
I'll fly with him. I'll fly and follow him.
I think we should stay together.
I think we should do something about the corpses of these children.
It ate them. There are no corpses.
There's some parts.
Maybe my wand could do something to help them.
Well, if there are parts, then he will do his little ritual and dump some oils and say a prayer.
Okay. Over the parts.
Yeah.
Okay. Gully plays with the child parts.
The parts are probably bigger than Gully.
I wouldn't advertise that.
All right, so you begin to make your way, and you're flying with him.
No.
Okay.
Here we go.
Everyone roll a d20, please.
Oh boy.
I'll roll for a tame corn.
Wow.
Just the number.
12.
16.
17.
13.
13.
Okay. So as you get to the door and you knock, and on the second knock, you guys find yourselves walking down the trail. And after a little bit, you're nowhere near the houses. You're walking on the trail again, and you see these deer start to cross the trail where you're at.
Just us two, right?
No,
Everyone?
all of you are back on the trail.
Got it.
Maybe we gotta find a way to get past the kids without killing them. Maybe they'll be back. I hope so.
So what do you do as these deer are crossing?
Perhaps we should go with the deer.
I'm in favor of that. It'll mix things up.
Sure.
Kind of follow them into the fields.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll take a slow journey with the deer.
So how are you going to do it? Are you going to follow them? Or are you going to try to go side by side? What are you trying to do?
I think we should just not try to hurt them. Just follow.
Okay.
I'll get on the back of one of the deer.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah.
All right. I would
I
say
do.
first make an animal handling check to see if you can get close.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. You get
Dang.
right up next to it.
Which would be a 21, by the way.
Okay. So you get right up next to it and you just try to climb up on it, or
Yep.
make an athletics check.
Alright. 15.
Okay. I mean, it takes a little bit of work as it's walking away, but it doesn't seem bothered by you at all, and you kind of climb up on the back of this deer.
I love it.
What do the rest of you do?
I'm just flying over the deer, following them.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast. Oh, maybe not.
Fireball?
No, I'm gonna take out my lantern and just kind of like cast that around and see if I can see anything invisible on or around near the deer.
On the deer? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
So you follow them into the fields, and they kind of are winding their way through the field. How far are you planning on following them?
Until we reset.
6-7 miles at least. 10 miles.
Okay, so you're in this for the long haul.
Yep.
Okay. So you all you follow the deer. They're kind of meandering through these fields, kind of brushing through the corn, and eventually you start to work your way back up, and you work your way back after probably a couple hours. You work your way back onto the road itself.
Do we feel like it's further down or even earlier?
You feel like it's later than it was when you first started following the deer, yeah.
Okay.
So you don't think you've gone backwards in time.
Well, does the section of road, is it same road?
So you've seen this section of road before. You know you're close to where the children are.
Ah, okay.
I say we just have to kill all of the children.
What? Kill them? Jeez.
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't. That's evil. Not doing it.
Yeah, I don't think that's the best idea.
Very questionable right now.
They don't seem alive to me.
What?
I don't.
I believe they're possessed.
Tancorn, for the fourth time in this campaign, is going to ask the question. And who is your deity again? That you...
I've asked that as well. He doesn't have an answer.
So something to do with storms.
Ah.
So not the domain of your responsibility.
The child predator god.
Gosh.
Moving on. Are they just crossing the road, or are they now following it?
So now they've kind of come back and they're crossing back the other way.
What do you guys think? Keep following deer, or do we want to just jump on the road? All right, we'll keep following.
So you keep following them. Okay. Another couple hours go by. So now it's getting, late. It's getting more midday now, and eventually they wind their way back through the trail, and you don't feel like you've been through this part of the trail yet.
All right, you want to just jump on the road here? What do you guys say? I'm up for it.
And
What
then
if
as they get to the trail, they look back at you and they spook and they start running in different directions.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
I feel like we've gotten through maybe what we needed to get through then.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same.
Go across the trail.
Are you still flying?
No, I'd drop once
You-
we're done following the deer.
Okay. I don't know
just
how
to
far
keep up
ahead
with
you could
So
see.
when they spook, I would dismount.
Okay. That's fair. Make an athletics check.
Just do a backflip off of it like
Right.
Zelda.
Oh, hilarious.
15.
15. All right. You're kind of awkwardly, but you're able to dismount as it flies up and they all run away. And
It's a lucky
scatter
series of rules.
all these different directions.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
Hear me out. If we run into the kids, I'll cast Protect Good and Evil on them.
I
like that.
I tried that.
Did you?
Yes.
Well,
It didn't seem to phase them.
then I'm out of answers. Nah.
Hopefully we don't run into them again.
Well, let's not borrow tomorrow's trouble. We've
Okay.
lost ours already.
You guys begin walking.
Yep.
It's, I would say, it's probably 5 o'clock or so in the day. So it's closer to maybe dinner time or that.
He said, let's not borrow tomorrow's trouble.
You guys continue to
Malika pulls out his book and writes that down. Traipsing
You
down
begin to
the
walk and you see an area of the trail. Now this is where the farms are sparser in between. This is by far not the nicer area of the trail. Like this is where a lot of the farmsteads are a little bit more run down. Not as well off, well past where the King's Fields were and that. So you're quite a ways out now, and you come across an area where the soil looks very loose, like somebody almost like went and tilled the trail itself. And it's probably a good 100 yards of rough looking dirt like that.
Hopping off the horse.
Yeah, I don't like that. So it's just like a section of the trail?
For almost 100 yards.
Does anybody want to throw something into that area? Just in case something's, I don't know, up with it? Forget it. We can always walk around.
Do the
too.
horses seem like skittish at all of the...
A little bit.
Okay.
They've been skittish now since this whole time loop has been going on.
Fair.
I'm gonna throw a blanket into it.
Just like on the ground. Okay.
Nothing?
Just sits there.
Alright.
Is it only on the road? That's
It looks like off the trail too, it is.
okay.
Like it's still packed in there. It's just like the top layer looks like it's been
Been turned
tilled.
over.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could skirt around it?
How much of it?
I would say probably 100 yards of the trail.
I think you guys are being too suspicious. We should just walk it.
I fly over it.
Okay. Like where?
Like,
Yeah,
just
there we
straight
go.
over it on the trail.
How high up in the air are you?
Just where my feet aren't touching it. Like five
Oh,
feet.
so you're like hovering over it. You're right there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
Just picturing tremors.
Yeah. We've had to deal with that once before. I'm gonna go ahead and just start walking my horse.
Okay.
I'm on the ground, leading it.
All right.
Starting to head across.
Our phantom steeds dissipated.
So are you guys walking across as well?
Yeah.
Is everybody following Bjorn, or what's the path? So you've already kind of flown across. So I would say this is a pretty good. We'll say your guy is all the way across, so we'll put him towards the end of the map towards you. Yep, right there. And then if you could just show me how the rest of you are.
I don't know marching.
Let's back him up a little bit more to all of them if you could. Yeah, let's maybe put him there. How close are you guys to each other?
Close enough, like 10 feet apart at least. I think.
I'm going
5.
slow.
I got
up on the
horse.
ground ahead of me with my staff.
Okay. But Bjorn is
Put me
leading.
in the back.
Tankhorn will probably be second from the back, preferably.
And you're walking a horse, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Alright. So as you're walking, Bjorn, an arm reaches up and grabs around your ankle. And like this just like bony, like looking, it's like there's some flesh on it as well, and it reaches out and it grabs around your ankle and it's tugging on you. Another one reaches up and grabs your other pant leg.
Oh no. They're trying to depant me.
What do you all do? Let us have, let's do this. Let's roll initiative.
Wow.
And if you could roll for Tancorn.
Yep. I got him.
Oh, that's so pretty. My Ebonwood dice have a liquid core, so they swirl when you roll them.
Ooh.
Alright, who is 20 to 25?
23.
Gully has a 22. I just wasted a natural 20.
21.
Alright, hold on. Shazer 23.
Yup.
Goalie 22. Bjorn a 21.
Yep.
Wow, you guys are
Did you roll for Tankhorn?
Yep.
15 to 20.
16.
15. Oh, excuse me. 14.
What was yours?
16.
16. Okay. And yours was 14. Alright, who are we missing, Tancorn?
Yep. 10.
Alright, so Shazer, you're all the way at the other end. You see these like two hands grabbing Bjorn, then all of a sudden other ones start to poke up from the ground.
So, allegedly, how far away from
You're a little ways there. I mean, how far is that? 8 squares, 5 feet. So.
What is that, like 120 or something?
I'll start, like,
Yeah, you're like 100.
I'll fly about right here. And then.
So you're
like,
flying,
still-
so we
yup,
use
still over
the, do we have those out or no?
Yeah, we're doing
The bases?
it. I don't know.
Are they not out? Are they just
Oh, there was something down here, weren't there?
They're right there.
there? They're right next to you.
Further, straighten your arm.
Yeah.
Right there.
There you go. I was just I thought they were out.
Just need one.
All right.
So this one right here. So, right, dang it, right here. And then I'm gonna throw my boomerang at the arm, held on to
Which one? There's one holding his ankle, one holding his pant leg.
the one holding his ankle.
Okay.
So, to hit would be 18.
18 hits.
Okay. For 7 for damage.
Okay.
And
Okay, it hits it, and it's the magical one, so it's coming back to you, and it has to roll to. That one does let go.
alright. That'll be it.
So that ends your turn.
Yep.
Okay. So then that's gonna bring us to Gully.
Are there any reaching up toward him?
There's more starting to, yes, pop up.
Alright, he's gonna try something new. Gully will present his symbol of Lyra.
Okay.
And he starts, his eyes glow yellow gold, and he starts muttering a prayer, and he aims his holy symbol at the one holding on to Bjornstill.
Okay.
And I need a wisdom saving throw from this skeleton creature.
Rapscallion.
Alright. And what's the DC?
13.
Okay, that one fails.
So it is turned for 1 minute
Okay.
or until it takes any damage. So it has to spend its next turn trying to move as far away from me as it can.
Alright, so that hand lets go. Is so you are
And it
temporarily
can't take
not restrained.
reactions. Alright, so that's my action. And then I will bonus action. Is there one? You said there's one near me? Mm-hmm. Like, how many within 5 feet would you say, like, hands do I see?
Since you guys were staying 10 feet apart from each other, I would say it seems like they're every 10 feet.
Okay. So is there one within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to cast Word of Radiance, so I need a Constitution saving throw from this thing.
What's the DC on that?
It is going to be a 15.
Ooh, it does make that.
Okay, so then that's my turn.
Nothing happens?
Nothing
That makes it?
happens.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so then that is going to bring us to Bjorn.
Man, you guys are doing such a great job.
So you are unrestrained now.
I'm gonna use my action to mount my horse and just leave, like, at the other end.
You're going to turn around and go backwards?
No, I'm going forward.
You're going forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta make sure to get that horse out of the way, you know.
Okay. As you are going forward, this blackened spectral figure comes out in front of you, like comes out of the dirt itself.
Yes.
And I need you to make an animal handling check.
Ooh, that's a hard no.
Okay. So you are thrown from your horse. Your horse continues to ride towards Shazer. You take 3 points of damage on your fall.
I thought you were walking with your horse.
No, I mounted it just to get over
yeah.
there.
Okay.
Right.
Now you still have your bonus action. Is there anything bonus action you want to do?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I am going to use a defensive field.
Okay. Okay, you are prone because you were knocked off your horse.
Yep, but use my movement so I can't get up, and I'll just stay defensive field
Well,
because using the horse to move.
but is that your movement?
It's up to you.
It's the horse's
If I can get up, I'll get up. It's
I
up
would
to
say you can get up, but that's going to end your movement is getting up.
Sweet. Sounds good to me.
So you are standing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now the creatures. Okay. So who's the first one? Line Gully. So like the dirt itself, it looks like all of a sudden below your feet, it forms into this like maw, and the dirt tries to bite you as these two arms come up and try to grab you. So the two arms, an 11 and a 15. Okay, and then the bite. A 21.
That's a hit.
Okay, so like the dirt bites you. You take 4 points of damage. I need you to make a Constitution.
4 points?
Yes, and
All
you
right.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Woof. That's a 16.
A 16. Okay, you're able to shake off whatever the effects are of that. Okay, so then Malika, same thing. Okay, so
Freaking hate nature.
a 14 and an 11 for the claws themselves. Okay, and then the bite, jeez, is a 10.
Nope.
So those all miss. All right, Tankoran.
Just deflecting everything with the
These are
shield.
not good rolls so
Yeah.
far. A 15, a
Miss.
14,
Miss.
and a 21.
21 hits.
21 hits. So he has been bit. So he needs to roll. He takes 3 points of damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw for Tankoran.
All right. Let's see what you got, buddy. Constitution. Oh, only +2. Oh, natural 20.
Okay.
So 22.
All right, and then Gawa. Okay, a 9, a 25, so one of the claws I assume hits, and then a 16. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. So the claw is 5, and then the bite is 3, and you needed 1 Constitution saving throw.
15.
15. Okay, you're just able to like shrug off this feeling. Just because I don't really have dirt creatures, let's just put one of these next to each of the minis in line there, except Bjorn. Bjorn is now over here by this spectral creature. Nope, so there's not one by him. Yeah, there's one by each of you. The spectral creature flies right at you, Bjorn. Let's see. A 15 and a 22.
22 hits.
Okay. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's the worst. Okay.
That's never a good sign.
I got great wisdom.
Come on, baby.
Somehow. I don't, but Shazer does somehow.
So that would be an 11.
An 11. Okay. This thing flies right in and vanishes inside Bjorn.
Absorbed him. I got this.
And then Bjorn turns around and he has these glowing yellow eyes.
It's pretty normal.
And he's staring right at you guys.
Oh, this again.
All right. So
You're so
that
susceptible
ends
to
their
this.
turn. That brings us to Malika.
Well, that kind of changes my plan a little bit. Alright. I will move forward and I will cast Dispel Magic on Bjorn.
Okay.
Ooh. How far up did you move?
Let's see. Dispel is 120 feet, so I guess I don't need to move much.
Alright, so let's see. Choose one creature.
Should be interesting. I'm a walking magical item.
I know, that's why I was like,
So Bjorn, I need you to roll. So what's the DC?
It says
on
I can choose a magical effect within range, so I can cast it on just the effect that I feel like is
That'd be
influencing
awesome.
you currently.
Thank you.
Yes.
So what are you trying to cast it on?
Whatever magic effect I felt took him over to turn his eyes a different color.
Okay.
Pink guy.
Alright.
oh yeah, that'll do it.
As we're
the stinking cloud.
we're all pretty familiar with possession at this point.
Yeah.
What's the DC on it?
Not our first rodeo. So I'm casting it at 4th level.
Okay.
So I automatically end the effects of a spell on target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot I used.
Well, it's not really a spell.
So yeah, I mean it'd be up to you to determine whether it would be.
What's the
level.
DC of your?
I think it is going to be.
86.
10 plus the spell's
I think it
level,
would
it
be
says.
my overall, right?
It says the DC is 10 plus the spell's level, so you did
So
level
it'd be
4,
14.
so 14. So I need you to roll a d20,
Got a 5.
a 5. Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, you know.
So I'm gonna It doesn't take it out of him, but I'm going to say it does dispel its ability to use the spell effects well in that. So
Okay.
that's how I'm going to do that. All right. Is that end your turn? Or?
I'll use all of the movement I have to try to advance forward.
Okay.
Just 30 feet.
All right.
Sorry, and then I will use bonus action to teleport an additional 30 feet.
Okay.
Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Alright, so wait a minute.
And then another 30.
That should be 60.
Okay. All right. So then that brings us to Gawa.
Well, that's startling and concerning, so I'm gonna take my staff and just level it right at that dirt creature's head.
That's attacking you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or where I assume that.
At the face on the ground that bit you.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, is it more like whack-a-mole?
Yeah.
Whack-a-mole. Cool. So we've got 12 plus 5 is 17 to hit.
That hits.
And since it was two-handed, that's a d8's worth of damage. For 7
Okay.
bludgeoning.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Does that end your turn?
It does. Actually, I'll use a free action to curse.
Okay. All right. Tancorin.
Let's go ahead and he'll use his action to whip out that magic missile wand.
Okay.
And
I like magic wands.
he's gonna max that thing out, I think.
5 missiles.
5
One of
missiles.
the dirt creatures.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and you don't have to roll the hit, so just roll damage.
Yeah, is that just 5d4 then?
5d4 plus a total of 5. Yeah.
All right. Mathematics. Hold on a second. Oh, that was a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 5, 15.
15. Okay.
Yep.
Just bam, 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 bam. All right.
And then bonus action, he's going to give Gawa inspiration. He'll look back to you, give you a wink, and be like, "You're doing great."
Give me a wink.
So he gives you a wink, and that wink is worth a d8. So you have an additional d8 towards an attack or a saving throw. All right. Brings us to the top of the round, which is Shazer.
And that thing is still standing by Gully.
By Gully, he has one by him. Yeah, the specter creature you cannot see because it's in Bjorn.
Right. My first reaction would be to help out Gully, so guiding
Okay.
bolt at that one.
All right.
27, net 20.
That definitely hits. So you get double your dice roll here.
So,
What level?
just one.
Okay.
So, 40 points damage.
Ooh. Okay, you incinerate that one.
Alright.
So the one by Gully is gone. All right, does that end your turn?
And then I'll say, I got you, Gully.
Oh,
That
the
one.
familiar guiding bolt comes out from Shazer and just eradicates this creature. Like the dirt just like sifts up, kind of some of it lands on Gully. All right, that brings us to Gully.
Alright.
As the dirt showers around you.
Gully is going to cast Protection from Evil on Bjorn.
Interesting.
So he'll spend a sorcery point so I don't have to touch him. And that will now give you advantage since you're already possessed against any new saving throw against any of his shenanigans. So, and all the rest of them will have disadvantage against you. And that's going to be my, actually he will then bonus action cast Sacred Flame against this one.
Okay.
So I need a save from him.
All right.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC?
It is 15.
Fail.
Fail.
That is a natural 3.
Sexy. So it will take 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Which one is that one?
That was the one that was by
Okay.
Malika.
Alright. Alright. So, at the end of your turn, you'll get another saving throw, Bjorn. But because on this round you can't use magical, what is your best attacks non-spell wise?
Explosives. I got bombs that are in my bag.
Okay.
I also got the thunder gauntlets for attack, and I can do 2 of those around.
Ooh, I like that. So I would like you to make 2 Thunder Gauntlet attacks on Gully with his back turned, so those are at advantage.
Oh boy.
Dang.
My bad. Sorry,
So
buddy.
it is.
Taking the lead from behind.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a 3 and a 7. So, and I get a +8. No, I get a +9.
So 16.
16.
So the first attack, 16, I think misses. Right? 16 misses.
16 misses,
So
yeah.
that's
right.
1. You get another attack.
Second
alright.
attack. That's a 13 plus 9. And then an 18.
So
plus 9.
27.
That's a hit.
Alright. So he
Really?
thunder punches you in the back for how much damage?
That would be a D8 plus 6. That would be a total of 15 points of damage. And you do the same side effects, the light that beeps. Basically, if you attack anybody else during the turn, you'd be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Alright,
It's a
so
natural
now you get your saving throw at advantage because of the protection from evil.
Yes, thank you, by the way, after I heard you.
Now you're thunder buddies.
Yes.
Alright. So that's horrible. And can I use my Flash of Genius by any chance?
You can.
Sweet, I'm going to use that. It's 18 minus 1, 17 plus 5, so a total of 23.
You made it.
Yes.
Wait, 17 plus 5 is 22, but you
Oh.
still made it.
Yeah, math. It's hard. It's
It is.
a good thing I'm not an engineer, right?
Anyway, yes, you make it, and this thing expels out of you and is now hovering above you.
Just passing gas.
So, not out your ass. It just
okay.
kind of more came out of you. So,
Yeah, it did.
all right. So then now it is their round. Okay.
You ejaculated your demons.
So, okay.
Been there.
All right. So first, there's one on Tancorin. All right. So the 2 claw attacks on Tancorin are 17 and a 12.
17 hits, just barely.
Okay, and then a 17 for the bite.
Yep.
All right. So then he is going to take a total of 9 points of damage, but he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. That would be +2. Come on, buddy. Nope, 4.
Okay. Tancorin, the dirt begins to like just go up his legs, and it's all the way up to his like his thighs, and he can't move.
Snap.
As he's like caught, it's almost like this giant anthill just and encompasses like up his legs, and he is stuck. All right, so then Gawa, a 15 and a 20 for the claws. And a 20 total for the bite. Okay, so then you take 8 points of total damage and need a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Woo! Nice. So you just shrug that right off. This other
today.
one is going to come up next to, well, the closest is Gully, so it's going to come up next to Gully. Alright, so an 8 and a nat 20 for the claws, 15 for the bite. Misses.
Nat 20, yeah, hits.
Okay, so you take 8 points of damage from the claw, and that is it for that. And then this creature, let's see. it's gonna turn and charge at Malika.
Sweet.
The 9 does not. The 24 though.
Yep.
Okay, so you need to make a Wisdom saving throw. So you take 2 points of damage, and then you have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Okay. That's good. 8.
8. All right. So this thing flies into, now it's inside of Malika, and that ends that turn, and that brings us to.
I always thought I might kill the party.
Brings us to Malika. So.
Oh, perfect.
Malika, who is closest to you? So your decision, Malika. What do you have that could hit either Shazer in the air or Bjorn on the ground? You have 2 opponents on either side of you.
Be Eldritch Blast Shazer.
Okay. So use them both. Is it 2 or 3?
2.
2. Okay.
We guiding bolt Malika.
Sure, bud. Hey, 12.
Nope.
20. 30.
Yurt.
Okay, so the second one strikes home.
11.
11 points of damage.
Alright.
All right. I think you're gonna move a little bit closer to the rest of them.
With this?
Oh, now it is the end of your turn, so you do get a saving throw. Another
Reaction. Sorry. +5. Steal your mind.
So you get to add 5 to your wisdom saving throw.
25.
Wow. Okay. You expel this thing from you.
You
Damn.
ejaculate your demon.
Heyo.
Damn.
Nice.
That's a first.
I was getting ready to set up for the green light one.
Uh-huh.
That I was gonna use that one next. I was like, that's
Oh, God.
a cool
Uh-huh.
little effect.
The radiating sickness.
Yes. All right.
Man.
So then that brings us to Gawa.
So that was my turn, right? Okay, anything
Yes.
else? Cool. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate you.
You did damage.
Uh-huh.
So my action is going to be to firmen my grip on my staff. Firm my grip. I don't like firm as a verb. I'll grasp my staff firmly, mutter a couple words, and cast Mage Armor on myself
Okay.
for that reason. And then I'm going to sidle over to Tankoran and try to help him out of the dirt mound
Okay.
as a bonus action. And with my racial feature, we're both gonna get 1d6 plus 3 temporary hit points.
Okay. Which is how many? I'll have you roll it.
1d6 plus 3. 7 total.
Okay. So Tankorn gets 7 temporary hit points.
Ooh, nice.
All right. So that's gonna bring us to Tankoran. Does he can choose to cast, or he can use his round to try to break free.
Is that his main action?
Yes, that was gonna be his main action if he wants to break free.
Yeah, he'll do that. Main action break.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I will give him advantage, so he needs to roll a strength
I feel
check
like
with
myself.
advantage.
Right?
All right. So your first roll, 9. Second roll, natural 1. Hold on, I don't think he's got much strength, but we're gonna double check that. Maybe I'm wrong. No, he's got a total of 10.
Total of 10. He is unable to break free. He is
Just a
still
little guy.
trapped. All right. Does he want to have any bonus action or anything like that?
Yes, absolutely. He's going to pop. You know what? He'll cast healing word
On
on
who?
himself
Okay.
at level 1.
All right. Okay.
He's down a few
That
points.
brings us back to the top of the round. Shazer, what would you like to do?
We are going to go right here
That Eldritch Blast really did a number.
Yeah. Not the first time.
We're gonna go right here, and then we're gonna use Scorching Ray, one fireball, one by Gully, one at that one, and then one by Gawa.
Okay, so you're like one for
Yep.
each creature. All right, so the first one is it like the spectral creature?
No, the
No.
first one's the one by Gully.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right, and then where are the other ones? So it's
The
one of
next
each
one's
dirt
behind.
creature?
Yep.
Okay.
So we got Gully's by far hits,
Okay.
and then 17
17 hits.
and 16.
16 does not.
Okay. So the first two
Yes.
are 2d6. 11 on the one by Gully,
Okay.
and then 10 on the one behind it.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
And then after that, I'm gonna say, that was rude, Malika.
I mean, you know what happened.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm still gonna say it.
All right. So that brings us to Gully.
You're lucky you don't have a chaser doll in this bag.
Gully is going to. He sees that Gawa is assisting King Corin. This is the thing he's scared
My
of.
dad. I don't think
He's
the
going up here.
Shazer doll is much of a threat. If I
He is going to
demolish it.
cast Spirit Guardians.
Yes.
Okay.
So, let's see. An area of 15 feet radius around him is going to be filled with angelic creatures that flit around me. I will designate all of my party members to be unaffected. So, any other creature within that 15 feet has their speed halved. And when it starts its turn, he will have to make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, he will take 48 radiant damage. Or half if he succeeds the saving
And
throw.
that's at the start of his turn.
Yeah,
Okay. Does that end your turn?
that will be my turn, yeah.
All right. That brings us to Bjorn.
Awesome.
This creature's right in front of you.
Yeah, this would be fun.
That's a concentration spell, so remind me if I take
Okay.
damage.
I'm just gonna swing at him.
All right. With what?
My gauntlets.
All right. More thunder punching.
Thunder punching. So that's a total of 24 for the first one.
That hits.
And that's a D8 plus 6.
First time anybody's hit this creature.
So a total of 9 points
Okay.
for the first attack. Second one. 16.
16 does not hit.
Alright. But I did make the one hit, so therefore the light's gonna beep on there.
So he has
So-
to attack you.
Yep. If he
Okay.
attacks anybody else, it's at disadvantage.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So first one, let's see. We'll do the one on Tancorin. Okay. The bite misses. The claw, one claw hits, but no saving throw needed. But he does take 6 points of damage. Let's see. Gawa. Let's see. The two claws, 13 and 16.
Nope.
Okay, and then the bite is at 18.
Meet it and beat it.
It did make it?
Yep.
Okay, so you have to make a saving throw. You take 5 points of damage. This is Constitution.
13.
13, so it comes up like almost to your waist and you are entrapped in this dirt. Okay, there's one more. It's going to
Martinis or what?
swing up over by goalie there. If you could move that one up to goalie. Dirt creature.
Alright, so it's coming up to me?
Yes.
So I'll need a saving throw from it
Yeah.
Okay.
as it enters my area.
What's a
Spirit
saving?
justice.
It is a wisdom saving throw. And that's
A 13 is what it got.
15, so it's a fail, so
Okay.
4d8 radiant damage.
Nice.
Wow. So you just destroyed that one.
Oh, okay. I think it was like 16.
That one
so-
is done, the one that was on Gully. Now the Spectre creature, so if he doesn't attack Bjorn, he's at disadvantage.
Yep.
Then he's going to attack Bjorn.
You'll need a saving throw as well.
First.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like Sentinel?
21.
So he'll take half damage. So 5 points of radiant.
That's it?
Yeah. I rolled pretty lousy.
I was like, isn't it 48?
Yeah.
Woo. Okay.
Yeah, that's rough. Well, that was halved. I halved it for you.
Okay, but still. Ooh.
Yeah, it was 11.
Out of a possible 32.
Yeah.
It was sad.
Woo. All right, so it is going to try to attack Bjorn.
Beyond.
I don't think so.
I'm so excited about this spell.
12 and a 14.
Misses.
Okay.
All right.
So it misses you. All right, so that brings us to Malika.
Alright, so having seen how easily Shazer navigated this, I will look over at Gully and remember holding his dead body in my own hands. I will, Blessing of the Raven Queen, appear right next to him, lay my hand on his shoulder, and I will cast Fly on both of us. So 4th level Fly spell.
Okay.
And then I will use my 60 feet of movement to take off into the sky.
All right.
Tell him
so
to follow.
we could use the Ed. There's in front of you. There's another. Yep, right there.
Just put them both on it.
I guess. Yeah.
I got it.
Well, Gully's still where he is.
We are not doing the dead Gully thing, no.
Gully's not flying yet because Gully he's got to wait
Here.
for his turn. Yeah. Yep. All right. Does that end your
Wait,
turn?
Isn't that Bjorn?
What's up?
Yeah, that's Bjorn.
Yeah, it is.
That's the wrong.
Yeah, why is Bjorn flying?
I don't know. Because he's like that.
Okay.
All right.
You didn't know Beyond
Well,
your
then
fly,
that
bro?
brings us to a trapped Gawa.
Yep.
Curse you. All right. Well, I don't really have the leverage to swing my staff at my own feet, so instead I'll extend 2 fingers right towards the ground and fire off a ray of frost
Okay.
at disadvantage because that's a ranged spell.
But your arms are free, not just your legs are trapped.
Right, but the thing is,
But the
in my
creatures
space, right?
That's true. Yeah. Yep. That's true.
It's fine.
and semi-prone.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, at disadvantage. Okay.
so 6 and 8 is 14.
14 misses.
Curses, that's my whole turn.
All right. Tankorin, does he want to try to break free or does he want to do something different?
Noticing how awesome your attempt was there, he liked that. He's
It
going
looked
to copy
really cool.
and suit. He's going to try casting Earth Tremors at 4th level.
Gesundheit.
So it affects everybody in a 10-foot area.
Okay.
Can he hit both of the guys or no? Like,
Ken and Gawa.
and us? All of us. Sweet. So he's going to hit all 4 of us. Wisdom saving throw, or no, dexterity saving throw of 17. I don't know, since we're locked in though.
That would be at disadvantage for those locked in. So you need a dex saving throw at disadvantage. What is the DC?
17.
So they both fail as well.
Awesome.
That'll be a first for him.
Oh,
17.
Nice.
You made yours.
And he got a 20, sorry, he got a 12 plus 3, that'd be, so, 15.
What's
So
his? He failed.
He
Okay,
failed.
so what is the damage on
With
that?
that, I'm gonna go pee.
4th level.
What? I gotta look this up because this might be more.
Earth. Tremors, 4d6, and it knocks each creature that's in the area must make dexterity saving throw on a fail. A creature takes the d6 damage times the level, so it's like 46 worth, and is knocked
So
prone.
he actually gets to
But
do.
the ground is loosed up.
So he gets to do double the dice on these creatures with this.
Oh, and himself?
No,
Just him?
because they are
Dang.
of the earth.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it actually affects them more.
But it does loosen the ground too. Just as a heads up.
No, it's really loose.
So I don't know if that helps for getting out at all. Alright, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points.
That he took, but that means it's 26 points that they take. So he
Yeah.
eradicated both of them.
Look at Tancorn trying these new spells.
All right, does that end his turn?
I don't think I've ever heard Tancorn do that.
They are both still, him and Gawa are still locked in the dirt, and they will still need to break free. But the ground is a little looser, so the DC does go down when they try.
Alright, hold on, there might be one more thing.
No,
Depends on
I'm-
the range.
I hear it.
Unsettling words, how far of a distance? 60 feet. Is the one guy within 60 feet of Tancorn?
Can't quite tell.
The Spectre or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yep.
No, it's not within 60. 10, 20, 30, 40. It's like
At-
just outside
yeah,
of
it's
60.
65.
Alright, never mind.
Okay.
So that's it.
All right, so that brings us to Shazer.
Shazer is that shadow creature out of everyone right now?
Right now, yes, you can see it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna.
Was that only one round that it has disadvantage on anybody else? Okay.
I'm gonna fly over and pick up Bjorn.
Okay.
So, do I need to make a strength check or anything, or can I just pick him right up?
You do. It's gonna open up one of you to an attack of opportunity, I believe, though. Correct? Yeah. So I will roll which one, but is that what you're gonna do? So you have to make a strength roll to pick Bjorn up.
All right.
Uh, 17 Bjorn
Misses.
misses. Okay, so it missed on its attack of opportunity.
19 for strength check.
All right, you're able to pick him up, and where are you trying to take him?
I'm gonna try to take him toward
What's your total movement?
50. So I'll only be able to start taking him over. I won't get him over
So
there
let's
yet.
say, yeah, let's move yourself a little bit closer to him, but you're still in the air.
Yeah, so I can like get him and then I can get about right
Yeah,
there.
okay.
Awesome. Eyes can show you
What
the
am I?
All right. Gully, who now has the ability to fly, what would you like to do? Did not realize it did not have enough pedestals for all you flyers.
I'll just hold him in air.
So this thing is still within. It's still pretty close. Gully is going to.
It is hovering too, so it can fly too, you can tell.
Alright.
It can fly, it can fly.
He is probably going to
Gotcha.
fly. This is a first for him. To help Tancorn.
Okay, so you're gonna fly back.
I don't know what the fly speed is. Was it 60?
60 feet.
So let's see. 10, 20, 30.
And that also is concentration for me.
Okay.
So then I will be there to aid. Well, can I try to pull him?
You could start to tug on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so on his next roll, he'll get advantage.
Perfect.
All right.
Always not very good at listening.
So
If you think Gully's gonna leave them behind,
Bjorn,
Bjorn.
you are being held up in the air by Shazer.
Thanks, Shazer. Appreciate it, buddy.
What would you like to do?
Not fall. I'm gonna try to stay as still as possible.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything I can do to assist in any potential saving throws as far as strength goes, or to not drop me?
No.
All right, so I'm just gonna hang about.
Just have your
All right.
arms around his neck and your legs around his.
This thing is
waist.
going to fly up and try to go into Shazer.
Uh-oh.
22.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need a wisdom saving
Yes.
throw. You're gonna take damage.
No.
So you take 7 points of damage.
Wisdom
And
saving
then you
throw.
need a wisdom saving throw.
I suddenly have a vision, and you roll a 19.
Flash genius.
I
Plus 5.
actually rolled a 27 nat 20.
Nice. That doesn't happen.
Wow. Okay. So you're able to fend off it from taking over you there, which
Alright.
saves Bjorn going for a ride.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Because his action would have immediately been yeet.
Get yeeted.
All right, so that brings us to Malika. So that thing is also hovering up in the air by those two. A lot of flying going on in this battle.
Yes. All right. Well, from the air, I'll hold my hands out and send both Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Let's do my best Vegeta Final Flash impression.
All right.
Nice.
A 21 and an 18.
Both hit.
Really?
Yes.
That's exciting.
Zap, zap.
8 points of force damage and 14 points of force damage.
Okay. And anything else?
I will use my 60 feet fly speed and fly over, putting myself in between spectral fucknuts and the little fellas back there.
Okay. All right, so we can move Malika to the other side of the specter there.
Where? Right
60
here?
feet. So yeah, about right there. Yep. All right. That brings us to Gawa. So still trapped.
Still panicking. Still.
Did he take half damage from that? I'm sorry, that earth tremors.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Sorry, let me pull it up real quick. Wasn't sure. I think it is a half damage. I'm not
Okay.
confirmed.
So it was 16, so it would be 8 points. But it didn't break you out, but it did loosen it a little bit, so it will make your check a little easier if you. Basically, you get to roll with advantage if you want to try to break out.
Yeah. I'm gonna feel the lower density of the soil pressing in on me, and I'm gonna try and make a break for it.
Okay.
Come on, +0.
Oh, snap. It doesn't actually, you don't take the damage.
19.
Oh, okay. So you're free, and you get to add 8 hit points back. So if you make the save, you take nothing.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, cute. Gorge.
So you are free. That was your action.
And the entity, the consciousness controlling that dirt's gone?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to step back and make sure that I've got everything in my belt and staff.
Yes. All right. Is that in your turn?
Yes, that's all.
All right. So Tankorin can roll with advantage now on
Yeah,
this, and I'll lower the DC since he's got help as well.
So, first one's a 19, second one's a 20.
So he is able to break free.
Sweet, that's his action.
Yep.
Using his movement to kind of head about 15 feet closer. Would you mind doing that for me?
Move Tankorin a little closer.
15 feet
Oh,
closer.
he's moving away from me. Okay.
Yes, or at least on the other side. He wants to get within 60 feet of the one guy.
The spectral creature.
Yep.
Okay.
Bonus action, he's going to use unsettling words. And just say that I've dealt with more difficult shit stains than you.
Okay.
There you go.
And what is it, the saving throw?
That would be...
Not gonna tell him you fucked his mother in the can?
No, he's not that.
Damn it.
Might I recommend OxyClean?
Oh, no, he doesn't have any. There's no
I
saving throw on that one.
recommend
You just take 1d8, one of his bardic inspirations, 1d8 against any
Yeah, so it'd
saving
be
throw that you
proactive, yeah.
make within the next turn. Like all the way around to the beginning of Tankorin's next turn.
That goes against this thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Debuff.
All right. So that brings us to Shazer.
I get to roll that one.
Alright, then I will fly Bjorn the rest of the way out.
Oh.
Yeah, but apparently not me.
So you just threw him. Yes.
Yeah.
That works. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go over here and then drop off Bjorn.
Okay.
Who's down there now?
Oh, thanks, man.
Yep.
Is that in your turn?
And then I'm gonna turn around and blast that thing with guiding bolt.
Okay.
Um, 18.
18 hits.
Nice.
The god of guiding bolt gives you more
long time stuck in a random road encounter.
True. But it's not so random if that helps.
26.
26 points of
Nope, makes
damage.
it worse.
Okay. All right. It definitely looks wounded for an undead
All right.
specter. I don't know how that.
It looks more fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I know that, but
And then I'm gonna try to mimic Gully's voice and be like, I pray for you.
okay. That brings us to Gully.
What do you think? Gully wants to try to scoop Tancorin up
Okay.
and fly up.
All right.
We're not gonna stop. We're just gonna keep flying to the heavens.
Okay. Just keep going up. All right. So you go up 60
Yes.
feet.
Right.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna go 60 feet up, but try to grab him and head that way.
Okay. How close that way do you want to
Let's
get?
see if I got here.
We're all
15.
essentially superheroes.
Whoops.
Yep.
Everybody just
16.
Only one
But
that
you're
hasn't
also
flown yet is
Trying to
Gala.
stay away from that.
Okay, so we'll say you're like 30 feet up.
we're also
All right.
one
That's fair.
concentration check away from disaster.
There's that. All right.
And he yells, "Get Gawa!"
So
to you.
Bjorn, what do? You're way back there now.
Oh yeah, I'm going to take my little 3d8 bomb, and I am going to throw that with the spell catapult at second level.
Throw it.
So that's a dexterity 18 saving throw.
What's
from
the
them.
radius on that one?
It can shoot.
No. What's the radius of the
Oh.
damage on that one?
Oh, I don't know. It's a softball
It's the
size
one
3d8.
the 3d8, so that's a
Yeah.
30-foot radius. So Malika, you're gonna have to make a saving throw as well.
Okay.
30 feet. Wow,
I
that's
probably
awesome.
will have to as well.
Yeah, you guys will. So.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
okay.
I'm still
So
getting used to
roll the. Yeah, I mean you only gotta be close, so it's
Yeah.
like horseshoes. So roll attack roll.
Oh, so this would be a catapult spell though. that
Oh,
I use.
okay.
So I'm trying to shoot it directly at it,
Okay.
and that's an 18 for a dexterity saving throw.
So it has to. So everybody make a dex.
Well,
And I'm gonna take the D8 roll from Tank Warren's thing against his.
Okay, you guys who are flying though, you have advantage.
oh,
So -4 off whatever you roll.
Ooh! You just took it from a success to a negative. Well done, Tancorin.
Shut Tank.
All right, so you roll the damage. So they take.
half if we
Did you
succeed.
both make it?
I made it. I got a 21.
I got
Okay.
22.
Did we roll for Tancorin?
Nope, he's rolling right now.
He gets
Here, I
advantage.
can roll.
Oh, you wanna roll?
Advantage.
Thank you.
Oh, he does well too. I rolled a 17 for him.
Okay.
And it was dexterity?
Yep.
So +7. Yeah, he's rocking.
Okay.
Wow.
So you all take
Flexible,
half
yeah.
damage. This thing
He's a
takes full
nimble
damage.
little bard.
Yeah, he is. So the damage from the catapult is 48, and then the damage from the bomb is another 3d8 +8.
So they don't take the catapult. So do me a favor. Roll the catapult first.
All right, we'll do.
They're only going to take half the 3d8. You don't take half the 78.
+12. +6. So that's total of 18. That's a 3d8.
That's a 3d8 is
Yeah,
18.
plus, is it 3d8 +8? I think it
No,
was,
just
right?
3d8. Yeah,
All right, then
so-
it's just 16.
6. So you guys take
take
8.
half of that.
It takes 16, and then the catapult damage.
Ouch.
So 8 points.
So you guys are all kind of hovering there, and all of a sudden you see Tancorin shoot this
15.
bomb, and it just.
So that's total of 20 more points of damage.
However, it eradicates that creature. It is gone. You all feel the after effects of the bomb, but at the same time, he did eliminate the creature. So
We'll just go tumbling.
yeah, yeah. Roll a
cartwheels.
concentration check to
That's
hang
fair.
on to.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta do that.
Well, you have to make sure he complies to.
Yes.
You're rolling it to see if you hang on to Tancorin.
So that would be a 12.
A 12. All right. So you drop him. So
I'm gonna use my little thing here. Yeah, that's
Are
what
you?
I said.
Yeah, Nobody else said anything. I was like, okay.
That was said, yep. Let's see. Favored by the gods.
I'm not sure your little thing is going to help him here. But
That makes it an 18.
Oh, it did help. Okay, so you were able to hold on unless
Good things come in small packages.
What was the damage you took?
Concentration.
You just need to make a 10 then and above because you only took 8 points of damage. So.
Oh, then I'm good.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to barely hold on to him as
We're definitely like arms around each other.
as you kind of like to the ground. All right, so
So I'm still flying.
you're still flying, and you feel like this wave of, as that thing destroyed, this wave of like magical energy lifts from the roadway as well, and the ground goes back to normal.
Oh, really? That's nuts. Okay. So it looks like it never even happened? Mm-hmm. Wow.
So the other one's gone?
Yes, everything's gone. And you now feel like you're not caught in this loop anymore.
Oh, thank God.
It feels like we're being fucked with, fellas.
Say what?
You get the reference.
I'm gonna do a flip in the air and then come down like full superhero landing.
On the knee.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna get the horse.
I just can never get used to those bombs. They're so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You're,
no one
you're
heard
kind of like there's some soot on you. Like you're.
So after following the deer and the children, so I mean it's been a while, right?
Yes.
Right. So
It's got to be getting dark, right?
It's probably dusk.
Okay.
I can make us a structure if we want to rest for the night.
Oh. Tancorn usually creates a,
10 corn teepee.
yeah.
Yeah. So, that's awesome. We'll take the night off from having to worry about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
can-
also can do that.
Awesome.
I mean, I don't know about a teepee, but
That poor other group's got nothing, man.
I don't know about the teepee. But. So I will take the 11 minutes to ritual cast Ilvain's tiny hut.
Okay. So this describe what they see because it looks a little different than Tancorn.
So
Oh,
a
no.
10-foot radius, immobile dome of force springs into existence around and above you. Remain stationary for the duration. So 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with me. We can see out through it, but
So that is similar, but I would assume the backdrop inside would look a little different.
Yeah, it's a little sketchy. Yep.
What does your background look like in there?
So it's typically partially illuminated, but I mean just darker colors.
Okay.
Not anything extreme. It's just
Not like creatures cut in half or some weird stuff.
no, just dark and sketchy.
Oh, okay.
All right. Are you guys gonna still set up watch or no? Or
Yeah, I think we should. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Are you able to do that with the light?
Yes.
Just curious.
Guess I hadn't considered it. I mean, I think. I'll try it next time.
Yeah. Okay.
How far do you think we've traveled
Yeah.
thus far?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
kind of making me a little uncomfortable. at this
you're maybe
point.
not a full day's travel because of the fact that you've done some winding in that, but I would still say you're quite a ways out.
We have
You
quite a ways
guys
left to
also
go.
have noticed that Gully does look a little beefier than the last time you saw him. He's wearing armor.
Heck
He
yeah.
has, yeah, so I should tell you that.
It's looking real good.
He looks a little less
Frail?
fragile.
Been putting in the time.
Yeah.
All right.
In the gym.
Yep.
So who's on first watch?
I'll take it.
Okay. And are we breaking into 3 or?
Yeah, thirds.
So who's first? So first, who's second,
I could take second.
and third?
Well, I'll take second and third. I mean,
Okay.
I just have to transfer a minute.
Is anybody gonna?
I'll take third with you.
Anybody? So you two will be third essentially. Are you doing 2 per?
I'll go first.
So you two will be first.
Yep.
So then you two would be second. And you two would be third.
Yep.
There you
Okay.
go.
All right. So first watch. Anything that you want to discuss or anything while you're?
I would like to ask you to do just like a quick, maybe 30-minute fly around.
Alright,
If you're amenable to that.
yeah, I'm good. I'd go out and just fly around it.
The minute he's gone, I cast divination.
Okay.
So I put out my incense and I put out a drowned rat corpse. And I have to ask you a question.
Okay.
And the question that I'm going to ask you is, will the 6 of us make it to our destination unaccosted?
Interesting. You should be okay, is the answer you receive.
Reassuring. And then I'll pack my shit away.
Okay. You don't see anything on your fly around?
Like, why does it smell like patchouli in here?
Please.
Yeah,
Seagrass, if anything.
Yeah, after I fly around a bit, I just go back in.
Okay. All right. First shift goes by uneventful. Second shift is who? You two? Anything you want to talk about on your shift?
I'm sure probably making small talk about what we've already talked about.
Yeah.
He's probably asking questions about the light and the dark, if one feels easier or harder, things like that.
Okay.
And now, because, well, the dark feels way easier, but I want to go to the light.
He's wondering if it
Feels so
seems to be
good.
getting easier the more you practice.
It is, but I haven't heard from him in a while.
You see him in your trance now, though.
Uh-oh.
It's no longer the darkness that you see completely when you're in your trance. You go back and forth almost in that same trance, and you see your grandfather for part of it now as well, and feel like you're communing in some way with him. Right now, it's probably half and half, I would say.
I fear that I won't ever be strong enough to stop Malith.
Well, I will say that perhaps you won't have to do it on your own.
I appreciate that. I tried to get the mirror from Othin. If that mirror breaks, he will be released into our realm. But once again, he refuses.
I do fear that if that were to happen, cataclysmic events would ensue. He is very guarded with this mirror. It seems he seems to know that he shouldn't use it, but it still seems to hold some sort of power over him.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be able to release that.
Sure, it doesn't help that it's been contested from the moment he got it, right? And he's had to defend it from all of us ever since he got it. But I agree. I think if Malith does arrive, then a hand blocking out the sun becomes a small issue compared to the power that he obviously yields. I mean, look what he's done for me.
But I do believe that the light is stronger than the dark. So the more we seek light over dark, I think the stronger we are, and the weaker he is.
Oh, and I also found out that apparently I'm royalty. They said I'm actually a descendant of the Drakes.
Wasn't it the Drake woman that?
No, Morningfall. But I didn't trust the Drakes either. I mean, I spent my whole life trying to get revenge for my father and trying to find a seat amongst royalty, as I felt that my family deserved that. It was promised to him, but I didn't realize that it may actually be my blood right.
What do you do with information like that?
Sad to say right now, absolutely nothing. But I really want to talk to my mother about it. I don't know that we'll ever make it.
Your mother is alive.
She is. Yeah, she lives below the Silver Hills.
Is that where? No,
Where I
we're going to
come from.
Boulder Dam, right?
Yeah, you're going
Okay.
somewhere different. Yeah.
Yeah, I fear that we'll never actually have time to go and see her. It seems like we're always solving the next problem, right?
That does seem fair, but I would travel with you.
I know you would. Thank you.
All right. Second shift goes by uneventful. Third shift, Bjorn and Malika.
Perfect. So I'll let everybody settle down for a little bit. And then I'm just going to stare at you for a little while. Side eye mostly, not like direct stare. Just like,
Right. And I say Malika would do the same with you. Not much we know about each other.
yeah.
No conversation.
No, I'll bring it up. I'll come up with that eventually.
Just two
Hey.
dudes sitting around the fire.
Yeah, like a-
feet away, 'cause they're
Yes.
not gay.
There's something that looks like it has changed over time with you, but you're looking good. You look nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I've
Yeah, and I mean you always look nice. Don't
Yeah.
like look wise, but
Well-
like yeah.
fortunately I have the ability to look however I want.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I change my appearance into Bjorn.
Oh, yeah. You look better the other way.
Yeah. No thanks. I don't know what he does. Yeah, I know there's been brief conversation, but yeah, I found out apparently I'm a demigod. So I'm
Yeah.
told. Yeah,
It makes sense. I mean,
it's a
you're
lot
an
of
amazing person, so I mean, I get it.
a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do what I think is right. I mean, for a long time, I haven't really considered that. All I've cared about was power and becoming strong enough to avenge my father. So now I feel this pressure and this requirement to do the right thing. But I guess I don't always know what that is.
Makes sense. And you seem like you had a lot of personal sacrifice going on, like as far as like trying to get this thing. I don't know what it quite was, but let me get your opinion on it. You seemed before like you were a person who was like ends justifies the means. Is that how you still are? Does that make sense?
That is definitely how I was. I don't know if that's how I still am.
Okay.
I'm trying to look at things differently and weigh consequences and walk the path that my grandfather would want me to, but how does one live up to the expectation of an angel that they had never met?
Yeah. Sounds impossible. I'm sure you'll figure it out though.
Hopefully. Or I'll kill everybody around me.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, hopefully.
I fear that's always an option.
Yeah, I don't know about injuring people around you.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, by the way.
The bomb was cool though.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
You want to blush a little?
I'm sure that could be helpful in the future. Just try to direct it away from at least Gully.
Oh, people, yeah.
I mean, I think I
Gully.
can take it, but I've seen him die
Absolutely.
a couple times.
Yeah. He seems to be a bit stronger, though. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, he did look stronger.
I've caught him working out a couple times.
Yeah.
Doing push-ups.
It's lifting with Othin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just 2 pound weights.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, like I said, I can do the right thing.
Definitely.
Hopefully, I can be a benefit to those around me and not the burden that I have been.
For sure.
But I'll tell you, some of that darker magic feels good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Is that okay?
No, absolutely. That's the reason why I want to talk to you too a little bit. So you know a little bit about me in general, right? As far as my father's this big bad guy.
Yeah. Just what I learned before we left the guard. Yeah.
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 But he wasn't always that way. Like my earliest memories, he would take me fishing and he would play all these games with me. He was actually, I don't know, he's blood, you know? And I don't know if I'm quite capable enough to let the group kill him. Like I've been trying to build up enough courage to do it, but I don't think that's me, you know? But I recently found this item that will make me less of who I am. It's a powerful item, but it has a side effect of taking away who you are, which a lot of people would seek the power, but really I'm after it specifically for the curse. Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
If I start getting really bizarre or like causing issues with the group, would you let them know that it may be because of magic or an artifact that's causing it?
I'll do my best.
All right.
As I said, I don't know you that well, right? So
Yeah.
As far as acting bizarre, but if you start doing things that are detrimental to the group that don't look accidental, like the bomb,
Yeah,
then
absolutely.
Then yeah.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I wouldn't trust anybody else in the group. They just immediately try to stop me from doing whatever it is to begin with. So, thank you. And justifies the means.
And
Thanks. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability
Okay.
with the owl's feather that I pull out, and then I'm going to clear my mind, and I'm going to take that ring of domination out
Okay.
and slide that on, attune to it.
You're gonna attune to it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. How long does it take to attune?
30 minutes or so.
Okay.
Hour.
So
walking nukes in the party now.
you're awake as this is happening. So you watch him. He puts this ring on and he begins to concentrate, and you see these black lines begin to crawl up his arm, like, and they get up into the bicep and they stop, and they're just kind of coursing there.
Yeah, you should be careful with that.
Thank you.
But I'm definitely not one to judge.
That you feel power,
Awesome.
like so much power.
I'm just staring at the ring now.
No, it's not. It doesn't have the same pull as the one true ring. Okay,
Right.
it's not. You're not going to fight each other in a boat and fall under, pummel
yet.
him to death for it. But
Been known to be quite the junkie for power.
yes, but it. But you definitely, when you look, you see these black lines up your arm,
Sweet, like a tattoo or
almost like
veins.
the worst varicose veins you've ever seen in your life, like dark black.
That's all right. I'll equip my armor. Don't look at him.
Okay.
Trying to get to venom.
All right. So as third shift goes by, uneventful, Gawa, you have a dream. And you know it to be a dream, but also to be a reality dream where he is speaking to you. Gawa, you travel further from the sea. day by day. Be wary not to lose your power. It is your duty to the people to do this task. But be wary, for without the sea near, you are lacking my power. And you wake up to a little bit of sweat, but just feeling like you're missing the sea.
Is that a level of exhaustion?
No, no exhaustion yet. No. So, as you guys wake up and prepare for the next day, what do you want to do?
Let's go.
Am I hearing something?
Yes, what is that?
What's that? Sound-wise?
Yeah.
It almost sounded like
you.
somebody's watching a video or something.
Okay. All right.
I heard it too.
I was like, I'm hearing this, I swear.
Oh, okay.
We lost time yesterday, and we should hurry today to make up for it. Strike camp. Let's go.
A spot of tea first, absolutely.
I like tea.
Is your armor on then?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I can down in one round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys want to press hard today?
After tea.
That's what I'm pushing for.
Okay.
Oh,
Some of us
full rest.
mastered the art of drinking and walking at the same time. Gallus Knightley comments
Must be nice.
off the side of his mouth.
So, obviously, having had an entire day to practice, I'm going to try that spell.
Ooh, yes. Phantom Steed, yes?
Yes.
Phantom
As he's trying that out, I will ritual cast Phantom Steed.
Okay.
Oh, I've got to add it. Let's see. Learned. I should also do it ritual cast.
So, Bjorn has a horse, right?
Yep.
Does anybody else need a horse?
I have a mini pony.
I got nothing. My horse got left behind long ago.
Alright, so I will also spend an additional 11 minutes and cast one for Shazer.
More unicorns?
Yes.
Coley loves
awesome.
unicorns.
All right. So you
Sounds
guys press hard over the next 2 days to make up time, and you do quite well, and don't run into any other issues, it seems, along the way, and are able to travel the roadways, other than, like I said, the sun being blocked out. And
What does Gawa Steed look like?
Kelpie.
Kelpie?
Okay. So it's almost seahorse looking-ish.
Interesting.
You know, but it has legs.
Very cool.
That's it.
It worked.
It's an abomination.
As you make your way close to, you come over the hill and you see what you assume to be Holder Dam, which is a bustling city nestled along the banks of a river, and it's been renowned for its ingenious gnome inhabitants, who people have talked about for years, and the architecture just seems to blend in seamlessly with the landscape. And as it rests at the base of the mountain, one of the coolest things you can see is you see these boats moving in, and it's like a lock system where it's raising the boats up to the next level, and then it moves along and it raises it up again to the next level.
Very cool. Well, that's fascinating.
Something like that you've never seen. And there's bustling marketplaces and workshops that can be seen from around on this side. Very, very open, and the skyline is dotted in the background up against the mountains with, you see like tall watchtowers, you see windmills that seem to be powering different things.
Wow.
And it's almost like the massive walls are on the back side of the city towards whatever's on the other side of the mountains. There's not really defenses so much, it doesn't seem like on this side, until you get closer and you see like the largest crossbow you've ever seen before in your life. I mean, it's probably more than 10 foot, and wow, it's got these gigantic spears that are pulled back in them, and it's like one big one, but it looks like there's hundreds of smaller bolts attached to it that if it were to fly off, those would all then shoot out and spread out as well, almost like a buckshot type.
Yeah, I've seen bigger.
So, and it's just the walls in the back, as you get closer, you can tell on the opposite side are towering walls. Like, it's almost like you're looking at two different cities. You've got this open friendliness in the front, and to the other side, this very intricate defensive structure facing the other side.
Okay.
And as you get ready to enter the city, that is where we are going to take our intermission tonight, as you guys make your way into the city of Holderdam, and we will see you in a few minutes. Woo.
Dive into the frosty abyss of gaming excellence with our Celestial Frostglass dice set. Experience the crisp allure of the sharp-edged resin dice in a captivating frosty blue, enhanced by the enchanted dance of the red and gold foil. These dice aren't just tools, they're relics of cosmic beauty, ready to elevate your tabletop adventures. Your epic journey begins with the roll. Wield the magic of the cosmos in your hands. Celestial Frostglass.
Welcome back
Both
to
of them
Great
should require
Chaos,
consent.
where a group of people get together and do some dumb shit. Anyway,
Oh.
when last we left off, the group had arrived at the legendary city of Holderdam, where they are going to go in and meet the gnomes. So, what would you all like to do as you stand
Holy
outside the city? You're probably a couple hundred yards yet from the city. What would you like to do?
Oh, Gully's probably feeling all sorts of emotion right now. A little nervousness, but a little excitement, as he learned this is where he came from.
It's been a long time. You were a baby, right? When you were, yes.
And he knows he has siblings here,
Yes.
lest they knew.
Owl will call out from his Kelpie steed. Mr. Krinklepot, is this not your city of origin?
I was born here, but I've never been here since.
So you've no insight to offer us on the city's layout, demographics, general disposition towards formerly enslaved?
No.
Who was enslaved? Oh. Was it his dad?
Wait, who and what now? Say, huh? No? Yeah.
I mean, he's a hobgoblin.
Oh, hey, what? Wait, I'm sorry, who? I'm gonna slowly slink off now.
Are you? He just rattles your prisoner number.
What?
Thought you looked kind of familiar.
Oh no.
Gross. 24601. He'll peel his scarf down and show off his collar scars.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. He doesn't elaborate.
That
Oh.
your father does that?
Does what now? I'm sorry, you mean enslaved people?
Yeah, he does.
People?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, he's a not so nice guy.
Right, Ell didn't tell you?
Yeah. I mean, he even murdered Rydell's father. Like, it was... He's not exactly the best of the best.
Murder is more than any of us could ever do.
So you were actually on the island?
Until I was purchased or sold.
Do I remember him at all? Flashback any memories here?
I was very young, I think, when I was sold.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
So
Oh, okay.
you wouldn't remember him looking the way he looks now, for sure.
Okay. Well, I am so sorry that you had to go through that. If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know.
Got any money?
I do.
A lot of it.
We'll talk later.
All right, let me know how much you need for anything.
I won't gouge you. If the events of my past hadn't transpired, I wouldn't be here who I am
Good way to
today.
get it?
An older gnome
That's
who
a glass half full.
is kind of making his way towards you. As he gets closer, he's probably 30 yards away now. You can kind of see he's definitely elderly. A lot of ear hair just kind of like sticking out and like hanging down out of the ears, full mustache, and he's walking with a cane.
I just blurt out, "Hello, old guy."
Bird!
Aarakocra.
Bird? No!
Hello.
Dark one.
We don't say that.
Thank you.
Red one.
Oh,
Short one.
Yes! Very short. And whiles up with his cane and pokes you. He's like, human.
Yep, in the flesh.
We don't hold that against him.
Debatable.
I just look at Gully. Are they all racist? Alright.
Identify.
Huh?
ourselves?
Yes.
Bird.
My name is Gullymuck Krinklpot, at your service.
Now, Krinklepot. I've known
Yes.
some Krinklepots. He
I
pokes
wish I
you
could.
with his staff. You seem to be doing good.
I'm doing. Oh,
Right in the chest. Stout of heart.
please desist.
Alright, Rafiki.
Yep.
And the rest of you?
I'm Bjorn Dresden, and my little companion friend here is Tankorin Urillison from Creolis.
Bjorn Dresden.
Yep, that's the name. Pleasure to meet you.
Not for sale, Bjorn.
Oh,
Okay, no problem. Hard pass.
Burr.
Shazer.
Shazer. Red one?
Gawa.
Gawa.
No surname.
Dark one?
Malika.
Malika.
Old guy.
Grizzle Muddlecog.
Muddleclug.
Cog. Muddlecog.
Muddlecock.
Bird. Muddlecog.
Metal
Like
cup.
the cogs that turn things, such as your small brain and your bird head.
I'm actually pretty smart.
Prove it.
It's the wisdom we need.
The more that is here, the less that you see. What is it?
Old people.
I believe it's darkness.
Oh, a smart gnome. No surprise there. No surprise there. What brings you to Holderdown?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
We are the light of Vassardell.
The light of Vassardell. He looks up at the sky and sees the darkening sun. And yet it's dark.
That is a problem, isn't it?
Tis indeed.
You said you've known some Krinklepots.
I have.
Perhaps there are still some here in town?
At the moment, no. They're on a journey.
A journey to where?
Ah, you don't know. Separated.
Yes. Since birth.
Oh.
Birth.
Or that Krinklepot.
Unless there's another.
and you return to Holderdom.
We do.
To stay?
No. Not currently.
Your kin are part of the group that is trading with the Yonte. The snake people.
Isn't that where we're supposed to go?
To
Why
the
are you
north.
supposed to go to the snake people?
We're due in the north. Signs suggest there is a great foe to be slain.
Perhaps. What makes you think you can slay such a foe?
We have my auguries and the strength of their arms.
I summoned a demon the other day. Big one.
I wouldn't tell people that.
Stop telling people that.
That's not.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I brought it back. I put it back in its
It was an
place.
accident.
It was accidental.
It was big.
Only 2 fatalities.
I crossed the river without moving. What am I?
A bridge, Your Honor.
He pokes you. Yes, that's right.
Good job.
Perhaps.
Getting some Yoda vibes here. I don't really know what's
Perhaps
happening
there's
here.
some wisdom yet amongst you. But we'll find out.
Do you have a swamp we can train in?
No swamps here. We have a river, we have a city, and on the other side, we have a desert. But no one goes in the desert and survives without passing a test first. You don't
What
just
test?
throw people to their death.
Old
Is that
guy,
what all
what
of the-
test?
Bird, perhaps you should go in and meet the council or someone in the city. What is it you search for?
Passage north, no?
To the desert.
Been through the desert.
You realize no one other than the gnomes has ever traversed the desert and come back alive.
We hear that a lot.
Fortunate for us,
I
we
will-
have 2.
We'll add it to the
I'm a
list
gnome.
of things that we've done that no one else has done.
Oh,
You're a gnome, but you're a gnome who does not know the desert.
that is correct.
You are our hope of salvation.
He
Part
is
of
the
it.
prophesied one.
You are prophesized.
We went to hell once.
Yeah.
How did that work out?
I would assume better than the desert's going to.
I mean, we escaped.
Let us make our way into town.
Okay, old guy.
Bird, you'll need a place to stay.
I'm curious. Do I have an ancestral home here?
I don't see why you couldn't stay at your kin's place.
I don't mean to intrude. I merely wish to see it.
Fair enough. I'll show you, Krinklepot.
Did you say council?
There's a council.
Like royalty?
No, we don't have royalty. We don't have time for royalty. We play that game. We're part of Vassardell. We know all about royalty.
You like him?
Like is an interesting word.
Alright.
Like can mean so many things.
To the Krinklepots.
Do you enjoy their presence?
I possess a father and a mother, but am no one's son. Sibling to many, I am brother to none. What am I?
Want to repeat that?
I possess a father and a mother, but am no one's son. Sibling to many, I am brother to none.
I don't know, old guy.
Think on it. You must use your minds if you're going to survive in the desert. turns and begins walking back towards the city.
Sister.
You said that out loud?
I cough it into Shazer's direction.
I'm just walking with the old guy. I'm not answering his questions.
Okay. He walks into town, and I mean, there's a lot going on. There's people working at forges, open air forges. There's closed doors, and you hear, like, at times it sounds like explosions going off in some of the buildings, and he's just like, "Whoa, that one didn't work." You see, like,
Let's
this
feel right at home.
great big intricate clock tower, like, in the middle of the city.
That's
like,
cool.
Nothing like this exists in Bastardell. So this is, you can see, like, all the machinations on the inside of it. Like, you can see the coils moving and these giant springs, and
I'm just in awe.
Also in awe.
this is your home.
It is rather beautiful and ingenious.
Yes, indeed.
It stinks and it's loud.
Did
I say that out
doesn't
loud?
Stink.
You don't smell the machine oil?
Smells great. Are we staying here for a few days? What's the plan?
I believe you wanted to see the home of the Krinklepots.
Absolutely.
If you don't mind.
Takes you to it's kind of it's sprawled out the way they have things set up, and it's the door has your family's name right on the door there, the main entrance. So you can go in. Don't steal anything. Bird.
Old man.
Might I have a moment alone?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Gully would like to go in by himself.
Okay.
I just stand there with my arm wrapped around the old guy.
He just kind of taps your wing with his staff. So you walk in, and the first thing you see is like, there's like this nameplate inside the doorway, and you can see a lot of different Krinklepot names on there. So that this has been in the family for quite some time. So there's been multiple names, and some it has written next to them, like when they passed and that. But you see some names that there are some current Krinklepots alive.
Okay.
For sure. So, and then they have spouses as well. And the house kind of divides out, and it's like it continues back, and it's almost like each family has their own little section, and then there's the main area of the home,
Oh,
where,
cool.
like the kitchen, the living room, the dining room area.
Like almost like individual wings with it.
Very small wings, but yeah.
Okay.
So, and you can kind of tell that there's some that look like, been used more recently, and some maybe that haven't been used in some time.
Okay. He doesn't want to do too much snooping. So, do a quick walk around and then he'll head out.
Okay. So while he's doing that, before you were there, he's like,
Later.
so, which one of you is the leader?
Yeah, good luck figuring that out. I'm gonna walk off over to the clock.
Okay. What's with the other three of you? You have a leader?
I point at
really.
Malika. I point at Malika.
Not really.
That's not a bad thing. You make decisions together.
We usually do.
How very unhuman of you.
Well, not human.
Yeah.
In fact, only one of us are.
I noticed. Well, take some time, view the city. Meet me at the center of town in 1 hour.
How long from here to the center of town?
Oh, it's just on the other side of the clock tower.
1 hour.
It's not Bastardell size, so it's definitely not hard to find the center of the city. All roads kind of converge towards the clock tower, and right on the other side of it, there's a small building there, and that's the building he's talking about.
I notice many of your kind seem to possess a bent toward artifice.
We build things.
Do you cast things as well?
We do. We create potions. Many, many potions.
Not great spellsmiths then.
You'd be amazed what you can do with a potion, young one. The right potion can do just about anything you want it to do.
Well, with gold to burn and nothing but time, perhaps you could point me towards a shop front.
Oh, absolutely. Take the road to the right. It dead ends into the potion shop. You can't miss it. It's amazing.
Thank you, Elder. And I'll toddle off.
Okay.
I'll trot off. Hump away with my staff.
Am I able to find parchment and a quill?
Absolutely.
Okay. Gully does plan to leave a letter.
Okay. All right. So you
Does
want-
this house seem nice? Like they have money or they don't have a lot of money?
It's taken care of. I wouldn't say it looks like rich, but
Okay.
you know, it's taken care of with love. It's not neglected.
Okay. So he will write a letter explaining that who he is and that he was here. And then, is there like a large pot or kettle, anything like that in the kitchen?
Yep.
He's going to leave 1,000 gold.
Wow. Okay.
So, in various pots and pans.
Okay. As you're looking at the clock, an older gnome kind of wanders up to you. A fine invention the first time you see it, is it not?
Incredibly impressive.
I
How-
still think so, and I built it many years ago.
You built this masterpiece?
I did indeed.
Oh my gosh, I need to pick your brain. Can you tell me how you did the mating features here and where the casting's at for this gear in particular? Like, this is massive and impressive.
I see a fellow tinkerer.
Oh.
And you are?
Bjorn, pleasure to meet you.
Sprocket Nimbletwitch.
Love the name.
So, what have you built?
Oh, a handful of random items and whatnot, and then I'm gonna pull my sleeve back and kind of show him the arm being mechanical.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's one of my finer inventions.
How long does that take to build?
Well, it took a long time for the first one, but now I can recreate it in a few seconds.
Really?
Oh yes.
I have a friend. He's the owner of the potion shop. He blew his hand off in an unfortunate mixing accident.
Oh,
Think
okay.
it could be replaced?
That one would probably take a lot longer. Mine's very specific to, the fit, function, and what it uses for. So, but I could probably spend some time coming up with some good designs for him.
Interesting. So he'll have a conversation with you, kind of talking to you about some of the rare points of how, he put together what he did.
Perfect.
So you can glean a little bit of info on that. What do the rest of you want to do? Anybody want to do anything in town?
I'm headed towards that potion shop.
Okay.
I'll go to the potion shop as well.
Are you guys waiting for Gully to come out?
I am. Just me. I told them they could go. I'm waiting for you by the old guy.
Your permission is neither needed nor received in good spirits.
Okay.
Your opinion is neither desired nor required.
All right. So, Gully comes back out.
Wiping a tear from his eye. Oh, where did everybody go?
They left us.
The old guy's still there. They went to the potion shop.
Ah. Perhaps we can join them.
Take a right. First road up ahead. All the way to the end. Can't miss it. I promise.
He's speaking in common, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep. So you guys make your way down to. You're staying talking to the clockmaker?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And I guess Ted Corn will probably hang out with me.
Okay. So the rest of you go to the. You make your way down and. Like there's all these racks in the open air that have all these different colored potion bottles on it. There's probably over 100 different colors you see out there. Just kind of, and as you get close, this gnome kind of walks out and his head on top is completely bald and it's like singed up there, but bald. And then he's got hair around the rest of it. And he's got like a beard, but it looks like part of the beard accidentally got trimmed off, so it just doesn't look right. It like hangs on one side, not on the other. And he's like, "Hello!
Yeah.
What can I help you with?"
It was suggested that we peruse your wares in lieu of finding somewhere with magical goods.
There's no more magical goods than my potion shop.
So they said.
I got a potion that can do everything. You need a potion, and I can help you. You want the motion of the ocean? You look like an ocean.
Eerily spot on. Perhaps. I'm intrigued.
What are you looking for in a potion? I got potions, if you got the coin, that can do so much.
Money's no object.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty, Lefty.
What are we looking for specifically?
Well, I believe we're headed for the desert.
Oh, you're headed for the desert, are you?
Perhaps you could recommend something that might be considered a boon.
Well, just so happens you're probably gonna need an elixir of health. You're probably gonna need a lot of different things.
I have 50 minutes. Did it take us 10 minutes to get down here?
Let's say maybe, yeah.
We have less than an hour.
Alright. I'll start going through my list. You tell me if it tickles your fancy. Or tickles anything. I have an elixir of health. Could be very, very useful for you. I have an oil of sharpness that can help your weapons be sharper.
I want that.
Of course you do.
You're not here yet.
I have an oil of slipperiness.
Go, it perks up.
Perhaps you might need to make somebody love you. I have a filter of love.
Pass.
I can do that without potion.
I have a potion of climbing. Of cloud giant strength. If you want to be as strong as a cloud giant, you might find it to be very useful. I have a potion of fire breath. A potion of flying. For some of you might need a potion of gaseous form. I got that. Potion of greater healing. You go into the desert, you're gonna need to heal, and then you'll still die, but you'll last a little longer. Potion of growth, and no, laddies, I don't mean that kind of growth.
Well, was interesting.
Potion of heroism.
I'm not ready to hear.
Invisibility. Longevity. Lasts longer. A little different.
Do we? What?
In bed or in life?
Both.
Not that I mean anything.
I have a potion of poison. You go into the desert. You deal with the snakes. I'm just saying. I have a potion of resistance. A potion of speed.
What is your most prized potion?
Oh, it depends on what you're looking for.
So he'll upsell depending on what we need most. Upcharge.
I mean,
How much for one of each?
it depends on the potion. What you looking for?
One of each.
Well, they all cost a different amount. Whereas an oil of slipperiness will only cost you 150 gold. An oil of sharpness costs you 1,000 gold. A potion of fire giant strength costs you 500. Cloud giant strength costs you 1,000. So what is it you think you might need? The resistance, that could come in handy for you.
I'm prepared to spend 1,000 platinum at your storefront.
1,000 platinum, 5,000 gold. Okay. What would you like?
The
An
one.
elixir of health can cure any disease. That one, if you're going into the desert, you're probably gonna find some disease out there.
And how many of those do you have?
I have 2. They are 500 gold.
Take one.
Okay. So that's an elixir of health.
Okay.
I have an oil of sharpness, an oil of slipperiness.
I think the elixir, the oil of slipperiness, the potion of cloud giant strength, potion of heroism, potion of longevity, and the potion of resistance, potion
Okay.
of speed.
All right, so the elixir of health is 500. So
Okay.
let's add this up. So you have 5,000 to spend. The oil of slipperiness is 150. So that's 650.
Cloud
What-
strength.
Cloud giant strength. That was 1,000. So now we're up to 1650.
Heroism.
Heroism. Let me find that one. I don't know if I said it. He has gaseous form as well. Heroism 500. So that puts you to 2150.
Longevity.
Just dump them all in a cauldron and see what happens.
Longevity is 1,000.
31.
That's 3150.
Resistance.
Resistance is, so he has different ones. So I have a potion of fire resistance. I have a potion of cold resistance. I have a potion of poison resistance. They're each 200.
What's the difference between the potion of poison and the potion of poison resistance?
The potion of poison is actual poison. It is not one you would want to drink. You would want to have somebody else drink.
Right. Never mind on that one. But I will take potion of speed.
Potion of speed. Yeah, that is 1,000.
That's 4150.
Yep. So the potion of speed grants you the haste spell with no concentration requirement
Yes, it does.
for 1 minute.
That's all.
Okay. All right. Is anything else anybody else wants from the potion shop? There is vitality. There is still supreme healing. There is some resistance. There's the potion of poison.
Resistance to what?
There's a fire, a cold, and a poison.
How much for the poison?
They're each 200.
Oh, I'll take one of each.
Okay.
Fire, cold, and poison.
Okay.
And then are
Those
there any
last
more?
for 1 hour once you drink them.
Okay. 200 each.
You are resistant to that type when you drink it.
And then, is there any more of those elixirs of health left?
Yes.
I'll take one of those as well.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
500. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, anything you wanted to do, or?
Yeah, actually, do you know where there might be any artifacts or inventions that may provide water for a long time?
Oh, I understand what you're looking for. We might be able to help you with something like that.
Perfect.
If you pass our tests and we give you permission to go to the desert through here,
Oh, that works for me.
absolutely believe we can help you. All right.
All right, then I'll meet up with the group.
Okay. All right, so you guys meet up. You've kind of talked through that. Do you want to head to the center of town then?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, you know, it's getting somewhat later in the day, and you see somebody's going through and lighting these lanterns just by turning these switches on these posts. He's reaching up, turning it, and then
Oh, that's cool.
like they're flaring up all throughout the town. And there's like colorful lights draped across buildings and trees, and it's just creating this magical scene as it starts to darken in the city. And
These gnomes are quite talented.
you guys make your way to the center of town, and as you walk up to the door, like as you get close to it, the door's open. Just automatically.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm still impressed.
I'm used to it.
Just walked into my.
Yes.
Cool.
I wave my hand like it's magic.
It keeps opening and closing. Put your hand out.
Is it magical or is it mechanics?
Mechanics.
What will these gnomes think of next?
As you go in, you see a group of older gnomes, including Grizzle Muddlecog, who you've already met.
Grizzle.
You do recognize Sprocket there as well, who you've met and talked to. And there's a couple others there as well that you haven't met yet, male and female. So, which with gnomes, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. But, so, you wish to traverse the desert.
Absolutely.
Why again?
It is fated.
Faded. Fade's a funny thing.
I have little reason to laugh of late.
Many of us have little reason, which makes it all the more important that we do. Laughter, after all, is why we're here. If you don't laugh, why live? Why so serious all the time?
We see a lot of death.
We've seen our share up here. And with what's going on, he looks up, and there's like these openings in the ceiling, almost like they have windows up on the actual ceiling themselves that you can look through, and looks up at the, even though it's starting to get dark out, like it's still darker than it should be out. And it's like, definitely a cause for concern. What do you know of it?
I know that we've encountered numerous dark forces that could have some level of involvement. We don't know.
It is the creature. He is awoken.
Creature.
The creature.
The one to the north.
It is Kenaten. Civilization has been warned about him for years. Humans, they like to forget troubles. If it's been more than 100 years, they assume it'll never bother them again.
Did you say Unkenneton?
I'm Kenaten. He's a force of darkness. He was once a human who wished for power, and he got it and much more. There were those that entombed him within the desert. At the time, he had an army behind him. The Yuante, the snake people. They still pray to him. It is those prayers that have kept him aware of the world. But he was trapped until recently. Now he awakens, and he touches this world.
Lucky us.
You believe it is you who are destined to face him. Is this correct?
I have been tasked.
This is not a battle of strength of body, but of mind and will.
Well, at least one of us is armed.
Do you truly believe you possess the mental capacity to battle such a creature? This is not about your brawn.
Well, if you look at us, do you think we have brawn?
Well said, bird. Well said. I've
It's-
heard of your Light of Vastardel. There's been a lot of bashing and slashing and smashing.
Those are the other guys.
Yeah.
That will not work with Ankenaten. Do you believe you possess the smarts?
Absolutely.
No. But if not us, then who?
That was my point. It's not a matter if we can or will. It's that we must.
Must. We would like to run you through a small series of tests to get your minds working properly. Again, this is not about your brawn. This is about your mental capacity. Let's run it through when your life is not on the line. And get yourselves ready. What do you say?
Say what gives you the authority.
And I say absolutely. Let's do it.
Authority? We can point you in the right direction to start. Our authority is to not bring destruction to the gnomes. If you go off and you fail this mission, you will put a homing beacon on our city, and he will rain down with his army of snake people upon us. And even our inventions will struggle to keep that at bay.
Sounds like a good enough reason to me.
Why would our actions tie back to you?
You're coming from our city. They know there's only one way to his temple, and that is through our city. And without the first clue that we would share, you would never reach his temple.
I have already sworn I will do what I must.
But will all of you?
I don't think preparation would hurt.
I think we're running out of time.
How long do these tests take?
That's upon you. Not long.
Are we test individually or as a group?
Oh, you're not going to fight him individually, are you? Then I'll test the group.
I think we'll be fine.
I say best to do it and get it done with quickly.
Fine. Consent to your games.
Much
Use
needed.
our games to prepare your mind. Don't think of them as the test that they are. Our games will not end in life and death. The games out in the desert can be very, very deadly. These gnomes bring out this big basin of water. It's this huge kind of like tub that's got water in it. This wider gnome comes out and he pulls out a bigger jug and a kind of a medium-sized jug. Sets them down. First challenge. Are you ready?
Aye, aye.
5-gallon jug. 3-gallon jug. Both empty. Basin of water. You need exactly 4 gallons of water in the next 30 minutes. Exactly 4 gallons. Less or more, game over. You lose. Begin. Fill one of the jugs to exactly 4 gallons.
We said one was a 3-gallon and one was a 5.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to take the... Oh gosh, I'll take the 3-gallon jug, fill that up first, and
Okay.
then I will pour the full 3 gallons into the 5-gallon.
Okay.
Then I will take the 3-gallon and I will dunk that in and I will fill the rest of that into the 5-gallon, which will be 2 gallons going into that with 1 gallon left over.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will set that down. I'll take the 5-gallon, I'll empty that back into the basin, set that down, and I'll take the 1 gallon that's left of the 3.
Whoa. So you're gonna empty the 5 back into the basin, so the 5-gallon is empty.
Yep. And then I will take the 3-gallon thing that has 1 gallon left in it,
Yes.
and I will dump that into the 5, scoop out 1 more 3 gallons worth, and pour that into the 5-gallon. So it should have 4 exact gallons.
Okay. So, well done. And how you? There's a couple ways you can do that. That was well executed. So you watch him go off as you guys kind of sit around and he's filling this.
Yeah, shout out to Die Hard.
Very good. Yes, he did it differently than they did it in Die Hard. Very, very good. So, you have some intelligence.
Just a little bit. Not so much wisdom.
I'm the opposite.
However, what would you do if he couldn't solve your problem?
That was my fear, so we didn't work together to do that.
Everyone roll a d20.
12.
20.
3.
11.
16.
He goes, and all of a sudden, a silence spell has been cast throughout the room. And he holds up a sign that says, "Get your team to repeat that phrase. You cannot talk."
I.
He can't talk.
Wait, is he the only one who can't talk?
Yes,
See.
the rest of you can talk.
We're all doing. Oh, we're playing charades. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I was wondering what's going on.
I.
What phrase?
Break.
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 Muddle. Need.
A bathroom. Toilet.
Sit. Rest.
Sex. Food. You need me. Me.
Us.
Together.
Family.
Everyone.
Friends. Togetherness. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Cooperation.
I need cooperation.
A team.
We need you. You need us.
We need us.
I
Oh,
need
we
you.
We need everyone. Is it closer to I?
I need
Togetherness.
Everyone.
everyone. A team.
Stop.
I need the cross. I need Okay, I need to cross paths. I don't know.
No. I need
to add.
Sorry, I haven't seen this in a while. This one. Remind myself.
I need to cross swords.
Does anyone have a copper I can borrow?
Yeah, here you go. I'll pull copper out, put it over here.
I lick it and stick it to my forehead and cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. Okay. As you do, he counterspells you. No cheating!
Fucking gnomes.
So I need to, or I need A. I need 2.
I need no.
5, 6, 4.
I need 4.
No, need a 4-letter word.
Oh.
Begins with
Then.
Hope.
I need
Light.
corn.
Love.
Light.
Hope.
It's 5 letters. You're right.
Is it 5 letters? Goalpost.
What?
Will.
I need strength. I need to come together. 4 words. 4 letters. Okay. I need corn.
Love. Feet. Hands. Hand.
Help. I need help. Is that I need help? Oh, there's more. I need help cross.
Crossing the desert.
I need help cross. Oh, nice job. I need help crossing the desert.
Wow! Well done! Well done indeed. So, did you have an answer for my question?
Could you repeat the question?
I possess a father and a mother, but am no one's son. Sibling
Sister.
to many, I am brother to none.
Sister.
Not quite.
Idiot.
Daughter.
Well done! Well done indeed. So,
Friend.
I'm sorry, what was the real answer?
Daughter.
Oh.
there is strength in you. And I don't mean strength the way humans mean strength. No offense, man.
Not taken.
I mean strength of mind, of your will, which you will need to survive this adventure. Just getting to the temple is one thing. Most will never make it. If I was a betting man, I'd say 30-70. But the temple itself, there'll be more traps, more puzzles, more things to kill you than maybe you've faced entirely in your life so far. It will not be easy. Everything in there, every step could bring death. Are you sure you're ready for this?
Yep.
Okay. Well, then we'll provide you the help we think you'll need to get to the first clue. It'll be a little challenging, but you seem like you're not afraid. Have any of you ever flown before? Besides you.
Yeah.
For the first time yesterday.
Almost all of us.
Well,
Not very well, though.
You have an advantage on most. Do you want to leave tonight or tomorrow morning?
Tonight.
What do you recommend?
Do you remember?
The night gives you an advantage over anything seen you leave the wall. But the creatures of the desert are worse at night than they are in the day.
It's dark and full of terrors.
I don't care about creatures.
How long can we fly for? Is it like just a temporary like flight?
You're going to glide.
Okay.
We're going to teach you how to use our gliders.
Oh, this sounds cool. Can we glide for like an hour, half hour? How far out can we get?
I would say it's probably going to glide for about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right.
And if you do it right, you'll land well. If you do it wrong, it may be a lot less than 20 minutes and a very quick, abrupt ending.
Makes sense. All right. Well, I say we go in the light then, so that way we can see what's going on.
Your choice.
We can leave early in the morning when it's still dark, though.
Of all the creatures in the desert, look for bugs, look for worms. Those you do not want to face.
Worms?
Bugs?
Avoid the worm, avoid the bugs.
All right. Do you have water?
We have water.
Like a way to carry a significant amount since we'll be crossing the desert?
I think we have an idea that can help you. We've created a bag of holding, if you will, that dumps water.
Sounds good to me.
There's
I have
quite a bit of
water
water
skin.
in it.
You have a what?
I have a water skin.
Sweet.
The other thing I recommend is our wet hats. They will keep your heads damp as you walk through the hot desert sun.
Awesome.
I do not recommend leaving your head unprotected in there. The heat, you've never felt this much heat.
Are you selling them to us, or is this something we can get to try to take care of this evil?
We will loan them to you.
That works.
If you live, bring them back. If you die, well, guess I don't get them back.
Deal.
So they bring out these hats that are, they look like they'd be floppy,
Supposed to know.
but
They're just
as you
putting
put
it
them on, they're constantly, you feel like there's like water almost running through the hat and pouring onto your forehead. For you, it feels amazing.
This is amazing.
These will run for 1 hour consecutively, and then they'll need to charge for an hour. And you'll need to pour more water from your bag onto them. Once they've charged back up, they'll run the water again. But continue to wear it, even when it's not running, to keep the sun off your head. It is like a furnace out there. It's hotter than anything you've ever felt. And at night, it is cold. Very, very cold. You may need to snuggle.
I like the cold.
It will take a couple days of travel, at least. And you will need to follow the markers on your way. And again, if you hear or see a bug or a worm, you must get out of there. They will kill you, all of you. No remorse, just for food.
I've seen some dangerous worms.
These are very dangerous.
Stronger than a dragon? I've killed a dragon.
Well, that's impressive.
Is that worm with an O or with a Y?
With an O.
Well,
They burrow under the desert. They're quite large. Quite large. over 50 feet long.
That is a big worm.
If you hear the cry, you'll know they're close.
What's the cry sound like?
Much like that.
Distinctive.
It's gonna be a hard one to forget.
Very much.
Will it be louder or quieter than
I
that?
don't know how you'd spell that, but that would be a great episode name.
Depending on where you are, it could be louder or quieter. The louder it is, the more likely you're dead.
Sound in the world.
I don't know if I can die.
If you get eaten by a worm, I'm pretty sure you'll die.
Nah.
Chicken nuggets.
There's no takebacks on that one.
Tenders.
They'll eat birds the same they'll eat anything else.
I am very grateful for your generosity.
We wish to help you. We wish to teach you how to glide to the first post. There are pillars in the desert. Ones that most could never find. What languages can you read?
Read?
Do you possess the ability to read multiple languages?
Yes.
Read?
Yeah.
Yes.
All of them.
Now that could be helpful.
Speak? Not as many.
Oh,
Well, the messages will be encrypted on the pillars.
I can read any language.
That might come in very handy.
It has in the past.
So, would you like to enjoy the party tonight and leave in the morning? Or leave in the night? I recommend the morning, but your call.
I also prefer the light.
What light
Well
there
said.
is. You all should find your laughter tonight then. Find a reason to smile. What makes you smile?
Sif.
Well, there's not a sip here, but there are other things that
Syphilis?
make you smile.
No, I'm not syphilis. She's just back at home, so she's safe.
What makes you smile, Gawa?
With Berkeley.
Oh.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
Nothing.
When I find it, I'll let you know.
You should search for it tonight.
He likes-
Something here makes you smile.
He likes tickles.
Wow. You ever been tickled by a gnome?
Been tickled by a fawn.
No.
Satyr. Difference?
Very different.
Berkeley?
Spelling?
You too?
Spelling. Is that not a regular initiation for your group?
I mean, I did it. Wasn't necessarily initiation, but I enjoyed it.
I was informed that it was mandatory.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That was a lie.
Don't let him lie to you. We all went through it.
What about you, Bjorn? What makes you smile?
tinkering?
Wow, you should tinker tonight.
Alright, we'll do. I can tinker really hard, so
Alright.
I'm great at tinkering, especially by myself.
Wow. You should do it while drinking some of our gnomish liquid. It will do just the trick for all of you.
Sounds good, I'll guzzle some.
He starts pulling out these different bottles. They're like different shapes, different concoctions looking. Like some of them, like there's like smoke rising out of them as he pulls the stopper, and he's like, "Pick your poison. Which one?"
Can you describe them all real quick?
I don't wish to drink poison.
It's not actual poison. It's going to take you to your happy place.
One on the left.
Hands it to you.
The smoking one.
Who's gonna drink from these?
Okay.
The gnomes are.
Do I get a sense that he has any nefarious means?
Roll an insight check.
Five.
No.
I would also like to see.
Okay.
I'm just staring at him.
That is a 27.
You feel like they're gonna partake, so you don't feel like it could be too nefarious.
I think we're good, guys. I'm pretty insightful.
Well, what do you say?
What would you recommend?
Oh, any of them will get you there. The question is, where do you want to go? You want to go to a childhood memory? Do you want to go to a future memory of happiness? Do you want to go to happiness that's been recent? Or do you want a happiness that your mind invents for you?
I don't know where mine takes me, but I like it.
You took the one on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go back to whatever the happiest memory in your childhood was. And you feel like you're living that memory.
Meeting Sif.
Okay?
That's cute.
So he's just got this great big smile on his face. He's
Yep.
kind of wandering around, just drinking. And...
I'd take a sip from the bottle that he has.
Okay.
Well, after I saw him take a sip.
All right. So you also begin to go back to whatever the happiest moment of your childhood was.
Be training with my father.
Okay. So you kind of relive that for the rest of the evening. This is a strong brew.
Learning to wield a spear.
What about the rest of you?
Some fictitious future happiness.
Fictitious, all right. So he gives you one to drink from, and you begin to spend the rest of the night imagining yourself creating all these unheard of inventions that you've never crafted before. Things, just some of the most crazy things. You create a device where you start loading fruits into it, and you put some water into it as well, and you cover this top, and you hit this button, and it creates this, and then you pour it into a cup and you drain. You're like, this is the most delicious thing I've ever had in my life. I will call it smoothie.
Yeah, epic career.
And just
Okay. Orange Julius over here.
yeah.
Yeah. That's how I'm going to retire right there, guys. Set up in the orange juice.
Do any of these offer true future memories?
They're locked within your brain are so many pathways. Certainly, they can be true.
Well, if fate's brought me here, then it's done so for a reason, and Gao will cover his eyes and just...
Just grab one. Roll a d4 then.
3.
3. Okay. So, you picture yourself leading your people to freedom. You picture there's smoke rising from the island, and yet you have a smile on your face as you realize that not only have you liberated your people, but you've created a way for people on the island to live in harmony. And you look down at your feet, and there's the husk of Bjorn dressed in the second, laying on the ground, just looking withered and dead.
Yeah, that's gonna
That's pretty cool.
That's what I thought.
A deep smile.
A sinister.
Yeah.
Reach
All
out.
right, and that takes much of the night as you're kind of really getting into this and living this. Gully, where do you drink from?
I've been taught to
future or
abstain.
anything else. Khaos, you need to remember to smile in order to know what you're fighting for.
Just think of it like tea.
I already know what makes me smile.
What makes you smile, Gully?
Warm, sunny days. Dragonberry jelly tarts.
And when was the last time you had some of these?
Several days ago. But perhaps I can offer you something.
And what would that be?
So Gully has a very special blend of tea. It'll take but a moment.
I'll drink your tea if you will drink the experimental future. I want to see what the prophesized one sees.
I'm a little apprehensive. I've never had strong drink before.
What? I promise you, it will make you smile.
All right.
So he's gonna drink your tea. Is there any effects from your tea or no?
No.
Okay. So as you drink this,
Yeah, it's ayahuasca tea.
yeah. So,
Based on my experience, just calm and warming.
so you drink this and you begin to, like, it has a different effect on you. You feel yourself warming inside and you feel that sunshine you spoke about. But then it's almost as like you're being split into two.
Oh dear.
And there's Gully here on the left and there's Gully here on the right. And you're experimenting both of their happy moment future. And Gully on the right is standing there as he realizes that all of the demons have finally been cast out of this world. And there before is a nice spread of dragonberry tarts and jelly and wonderful tea and your friends around you, family that you never even knew you had there, and it's just a huge celebration going on and you're enjoying it so much and it brings a smile to your face. But you can't help but also seeing Gully on the left, who is dressed all in black, and he's holding, it's like almost like a trident in his hand, and he's on a pile. And as you look closer to the pile, it's the bodies of the Light of Bastardel that he's standing upon. And he's there with a shrouded black figure on his left side with glowing red eyes. And the creature looks at him with just like adornment. Gully, you have done it. The world is ours, or should I say yours, to do with what you will. And Gully turns and smiles like a menacing smile at this demonic creature and turns back, and so many enemies of Gully from over the years are there in chains, and he's laughing as he's torturing one by one over and over again. And you go back and forth between these two visions, both bringing a smile to your face, just a different kind of smile as you go through the night.
Awesome.
So this takes you all the better part of the evening, and you feel wonderful.
Yeah, I do.
And you sleep the best sleep you have slept in many, many, many nights. And you all, because of it, gain 7 temporary hit points on top of your long rest.
Hey.
As the gnome's concoctions has done what it was supposed to do for you, including you all need to remember that on the next saving throw you are required to make, you each get advantage on that saving throw.
All right.
Inspiration there.
So, it's just something to remember. As you slumber, and again, it's been been a great sleep. You wake up, you feel really, really good. You can't.
Do we remember what we saw?
A little bit, yeah. There's a little bit of a memory of what
A
you
little
had.
hazy though.
It's hazy, but you would remember both of those, yeah. So, I
You
trust
remember you smiling
you
about
are
it.
all well rested.
Oh yeah. Feeling good.
Are you ready to learn how to glide?
No. Gawa needs to take a bath first and asks for directions to the river in 20 minutes or so.
No, easy enough to find.
Alright.
All right. So while you're waiting your 20 minutes for him to go take a bath, do any of you want to do anything before you head up to learn the glider?
Do I need the glider if I can just glide with wings?
I suppose not. But where's the fun in that?
Fair enough. I'll take the glider.
And you can conserve your energy that way.
Look at it this way. If you screw up the glider, well, you still got wings.
That's true.
The rest of them, nah, not so much.
I feel bad for you guys.
I can fly.
That's true.
Okay. So you guys wait for Gawa to take his baths. Anybody want to do anything in that time frame while he's doing that?
Actually, while he's in the bath,
He's just going and jumping in the river.
I wanted to ask Bjorn.
Hey,
So I know that you like to tinker and build things.
absolutely. Is there something I can build for you?
Not necessarily something you can build, and I don't know if this is within your realm, but so I'd reach into the bag of holding and pull out the pieces of the magic sword that I found in the dungeon.
Which one?
It just said pieces of magic sword.
Which dungeon did you find this in?
I don't remember. In my notes, I said picked it up in dungeon. The
Okay.
DM said pieces of magic sword.
So this would have been the boneyard where you fought room by room through
Yep.
where the old farmer sent you guys to.
Yes. Yep. So I just kind of set it on the ground in front of him. So
Can
this-
I identify and see if there's any information I can glean from the broken pieces? And whether or not it's something that can be reworked?
It would
Yeah.
take some significant time, but yes.
I'm not much into swords myself, but it
Is
might
it
help one of us.
Absolutely.
Historically significant?
It's nothing that you've ever encountered before that blade, but you do sense that, yeah, it could be worked and pieced back together.
Yeah, I can work on it.
Okay.
Definitely for the group.
Yes.
I'll give it to you to hold on to.
Awesome, thanks.
Maybe something can come.
Requires an Elven King and Aragon, but other than that, yeah.
I got this.
Yeah, you're in the river.
Only one of those? Come on.
Yeah. No, it definitely looks like it can be pieced together, though.
All right, thanks.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So you guys begin to make your way up. They take you towards the back part of the city, and you begin to wind your way up these massive walls that are on the back side of Olderdam that face out, and you can kind of get glimpses through these small little windows. You see the vast desert out there, but you realize just how formidable a structure this back wall is. Like, it's going to be by the time you get up to the top, you're going to be hundreds of feet up in the air. They built just this massive wall constructed from these large interlocking stones, and there's metal braces, and the wall stretches for miles, and it just kind of curves slightly following the mountain. And its surface as you get glimpses of the wall, as you can see, it's like it's smooth and been polished. There's no pock marks anywhere in the wall, and it looks like fantastical from the way it was, cast. And you're like, it doesn't look like the sunlight has done any damage to it or anything, or no no one's ever tried to breach it. It doesn't look like it's impressive seeing this wall as you're climbing it. And you walk through a few different massive watchtowers, and you see some of these crossbows again, these large, like 10-foot crossbows that have these spears bolted in place. And there's all these vantage points, and there's gnomes at every watchtower just looking out into the desert. And you see this powerful cylindrical device, and you've heard of spyglasses before, certainly, but you've never seen one that's like the size of this table. And there's those at a couple spots as well, and there'll be somebody who peers into it. And
Might we take a look through those?
absolutely.
Curious to see what.
So as you peer out, it's like miles away in the desert, like are brought to you. And you're able to see literally probably 3 miles out into the desert.
That's
And,
cool.
It's like, where you'll be going, and he kind of turns it a little bit, and you can just see this little speck in the distance. It's like, that is the first obelisk you will want to glide to. And he's like, that's probably about 4 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you can even see it as a speck is, you're like, I can see 4 miles from here. Like,
Incredible.
so it is quite the telescope. You see these different signaling devices as well, contraptions using like mirrors with the sun that they can. And as you get into one watchtower, he beams it up, and it goes up to another watchtower up ahead. And they signal back to him these messages with the light, and like, making sure they know we're coming.
It's awesome. Love it. All right. Ready to glide?
So you guys continue your way up. You can hear, on the ones you get towards the right side of the city wall there, which is closer to where the river is, and you kind of hear the lock as it's lowering down, raising down, letting the boats into the river down below. And it's like, okay, a lot of wind up here today. This is good. Okay, the wind is your friend until it's not. If you go with the wind, good things will happen. If you fight it, that's when things go wrong. Okay. Lesson number 1 here, okay? We're gonna do a trial here, okay? And he points to the back side of the wall here, and there's like a little net that's like 30 feet down. He's like, I want you to do a trial first, jumping and trusting it. Okay, and watching what happens as you glide, and then when it's done, you'll drop into the net below. Okay, who would like to go first? Of course. Okay, so he hands you this glider, and you hit it on the ground, and these
Like Angs?
similar to that, yeah.
Not copyright infringement.
Similar. Not quite the same. Yeah.
No, nothing like
For
that.
trademark purposes, entirely different.
Yes. But he tells you, just hold on to these. There's these 2 handles. He's like, you hold on, and you jump as soon as you feel the wind start to push you on the wall. So he says, just kind of stand on the edge of the wall, wait for the wind to start to push you, and jump.
I run by and grab it from Shazer and jump off the wall.
Okay.
Just snatch it right out of his hand.
All right, make a sleight of hand check.
Feel that fall out.
Right.
And you're rolling a perception check.
Oh, heck yeah.
How'd you do?
22.
Good?
4.
You go by, go to grab it, and he kind of sees you and pulls back at the last minute. You're like teetering on the edge. Roll dexterity check.
Oh, that's incredible.
All right.
I'm just staring at him.
Dex saving throw or check?
Just dex saving throw, yeah.
Okay. Much better. 21.
21. Okay, you're able to catch yourself right on the edge. He's like, this is good right now. There's a net. Maybe don't do that on the other side. It's a much longer way down.
Sorry.
And then
Oh wait, my turn.
I jump off.
You jump.
Glide.
All right. Roll a d20 and add your dexterity bonus to it.
Alright. My dex.
Your dex modifier, yeah.
Dex modifier. 22.
22. I mean, you glide so easily off this thing. It's just, I mean, for you, it's no different. No different than flying with your
It's like
wings.
you've
And-
done this before.
Yeah, and he's just kind of soaring and takes his time, slowly making his way down. The gnome's like, yes,
How
yes,
is it?
just like that. You finally kind of land on the net.
Pretty
down
great.
below.
Oh boy.
What'd you do with the glider? Just fly.
Who else would like to have their practice round?
Perhaps you should go next.
Thanks.
All right. Hands you a
Sorry, I got a
glider.
little excited.
Okay, again, wait for the wind to push you and then jump with it.
Just jump straight away.
All right.
So as you wait for the wind, just you get to add your dex modifier.
We'll go with the rune dice. That's a nat one.
It's a nat one. Okay. So you get anxious and just don't wait for the wind, and you jump, and like one of the wings like collapses in, and you just right into the net. But it's netting, and you're just kind of like, ow! Like you take a point of damage. Use one of your temporary hit points. It's like, oh, I've never seen that before. That is not the way to do it.
Karma.
I will try next.
Okay.
Here we
I'm
go.
really scared now.
11.
11. Okay. So it's shaky, but like you're
I'm laying in the net. Be careful!
like you just loving it.
That's right.
Like you're kind of like and all over the place.
It's
and you
harder
don't-
than it
like,
looks.
You're struggling to steer this mightily, but after a while, it finally just kind of and you ease your way down into the netting.
Lyra's light.
Well, there's 2 of you left. This is your practice run.
Tank Warren will go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
3 of you left. Sorry. Yes.
He's been awful quiet today.
Yeah,
yes.
He's in awe.
That's total of 6.
A 6. Okay. So he starts to glide with the wind, and then at the last second he's like, oh, he freaks out. And he lets go with one hand, and then the glider just and plummets into the netting. Like he takes
I'm gonna
1
stand-
point of damage.
I'm gonna stand there like I'm gonna catch him, and then right as he falls, I'm just gonna step up.
He takes 1 point of damage, so he does lose 1 of his temporary hit points.
All right.
So, well, that's also not what I would recommend.
You guys just gotta keep it a little more sturdy.
Yes.
You gotta stay there. You gotta keep your body flat. Gotta glide well.
Fuck you!
Or is either Bjorn or Gawa gonna attempt?
No, I'm good. I'll just I'll do it when we get to the tower. I don't need this practice run.
No practice run? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
The practice run will help you,
Looks like it's hurting more than helping.
but he's learned some things about it.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. All right.
Okay. All right.
It's your turn.
All right. But he's gonna roll a 19 because he saw this in a dream.
So you're using that on your practice one?
Y'all know I used to dream of flying.
Okay. So you're gonna use one of your 2 rolls on your practice one. All right. So you smoothly just jump off and
Not better than Chaser.
not quite better than Chaser, but pretty good. Pretty damn good for a hobgoblin.
Who's never flown before.
Yes. All right.
Say something where I can like climb back up.
Oh yeah.
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 I'm gonna give
You
it,
have to live
I'm gonna give it
there
a
now.
second go.
You want to try it again?
Yeah.
All right.
I would also like another practice.
That's a 2.
It's a 2.
It's a 2.
Plus, what's your dex
Is that
modifier?
worse?
3.
3.
So
So
it's a 5.
5. So you take another point of damage. Unfortunately, it does not go the way you.
Now, this time on the way down, I'm casting fly.
Okay, so you're wasting your fly spell
Yes.
on this? Okay. How
Yes.
long does that last?
10 minutes.
Okay.
So I just hold on to it as if it's working and fly myself. I'm not facing the embarrassment a second time. This thing's amazing!
Just straight vertical
I
down.
saw what you did.
That is awesome. All right, what was your roll?
I got a 19 this
A
time.
19. So
Nice.
you feel like you got the hang of it as you're making your way down.
I'm taking one more practice.
I'll keep my secret.
Yep. And we got a 24.
This show
Let's fly by and wink at Gawa.
All right. Are
Little paler.
you all ready to make the journey?
Let's do it.
I am.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want one practice?
Oh, good.
Just
Thanks.
one.
Yeah, no. We're about to make the big jump. Let's go.
Got a
All
flawless
right.
attempt.
So you guys come up to the other wall, and it's so far down you can't see the bottom. Like you can see clouds. So you know you're up quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of wind today, so it's good for you. So just trust the wind.
No net down there?
There's no nets.
Oh, okay.
So
It's not. It's
who
not.
would
as
like
high
to go
as it
first? Okay.
I'll just let him this time.
Fortune favors the bold.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, for those of you who practiced, you get advantage on this. You do not.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm good for that.
So I just run and jump off. I technically still have the fly spell, but to keep up appearances,
Okay.
I'm laying out on the glider.
All right. So you have advantage on this roll.
All right, that's a good thing. Yes. 24, sorry.
24, okay. You get this running jump and you just go and you just close your eyes and trust it, and then you feel yourself just starting to glide with the wind, and you're just kind of slowly moving along, and it just feels this amazing rush of adrenaline. Is like there's nothing below you, and you're flying, and you know you're not even using this ability that you've cast to
I
yourself.
realize that I don't have to force it anymore.
Yeah. Who's going next?
You going?
I got it.
All right.
We got a 13.
A 13. Okay. It is not as good as it was the first time. Like you are getting, like you're catching the air a couple times, and
I have my wings sprawled out, so
you
it
get your
looks like
wings
I'm
out
doing
to
it
kind of,
amazing again.
yeah, so to kind of help
Yep.
guide it down a little bit. All right.
There you go.
Who would like to go
All right.
next?
Gully's gonna try. Oh, 10.
A 10. Okay.
Oh, you know what? Here, I'm gonna use my. I don't feel like falling this far.
What are you using?
My little favored by the
Good
gods.
rolls.
So 18.
18. Okay.
Real
So
double force.
you are able to, when you first jump, like you got kind of a scared jump, you kind of slipped, and then you started like nosediving a little bit, but you're able to, and you guys see him kind of break out of the nosedive, and one of the gnomes like, that was a little scary. Who's next? Tankoran, Bjorn, Gawa?
Tankorn will go next.
Okay. He has advantage.
So that's 18 plus 3, 21.
Okay.
And yeah, it's still
All
21.
right. So he smoothly just glides right out of there. He's a gnome as well, isn't he?
He is.
Yes.
It's natural for him.
What's his last name?
Urilin.
Urilin. Okay. So yeah,
Or Urila's son, sorry.
Urila's son. Okay. So he's able to just smoothly sail right on away. All right. Gawa or Bjorn?
Go ahead.
You should go first.
You sure? Like, I can spot you if you fumble.
I'm spotting you if you fumble.
Oh, look at us. We're taking care of each other. I like it.
At the same time?
Well, I don't know if I can do that at the same time, but like I can do it while I'm standing still. Okay, I'm gonna go.
All right.
I'm gonna take a run and jump. I'm gonna use my flash of genius for an extra 5. 8 plus 5, 13 plus 3, 16.
16. Okay. So you are able to make it work as you continue to glide your way through.
Little
Okay.
struggle.
All right.
19.
19.
That's a dex, right?
Yep, that's it.
19.
Nice.
So you're able to kind of glide. You guys are gliding through the air, and the first thing that hits you as you're getting lower and lower is that the temperature is getting warmer and warmer as you're getting closer to the ground, and it's almost like you feel like you're just going right towards the campfire, and it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and you finally
But why not?
you hit the ground. What are you all wearing on your feet?
Boots.
Leather boots.
Anybody barefoot?
No, I don't like ours.
Bottoms on.
Okay. So you all have something on.
Yeah, I got fancy boots.
Even through that, you feel like the sand is hot sand. Like you can definitely tell that you were on the floor of this desert, and it is very, very hot, and it is an unforgiving sun overhead as you finally land, and you look back and you realize you probably flew almost 2 miles on these gliders before you finally landed on the ground. So you've traversed quite a bit, and you can barely see back there the wall. Like it's still massive in the distance.
Only
even
a couple
2
miles
away.
to that first obelisk there.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to flew a little bit further than all of them, so I can just make myself happy.
That was worth shitting my pants, I guess.
That was you.
It's really bad in the hot desert sun. It's rough area. So
Man, those gliders are so easy to use. How fun.
So do you guys want to take your gliders with you or leave them here?
Oh, that's coming with me.
Take them with.
Okay.
Is there a way to make them
Does it collapse?
It doesn't become this little fold-out thing. The flaps can so it becomes a staff,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh, that's
so I can
fine.
put it in the holster for my spear.
Yes. Yep.
Nice.
So as you guys,
Along with it.
Now you have 2.
Ooh, yeah, skin.
all right. So you guys begin to make your way. I need
Yep.
one
I was
person. You
coming.
guys designate one person for me to roll a d20 to see what happens on this.
Tinkorn,
I think that should be me.
Sure.
you go for it.
Go for it.
And we got nat 20.
A nat.
Whoa,
20.
let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that one.
Good job.
Yeah.
Definitely not me. So, yeah,
I was like, don't let me do it.
All right. Okay. Interesting. All right. So as you guys are walking along in the direction you're supposed to go, you come across. You see. It almost looks like somebody's got like this teepee set up in the desert, and you see. It looks like a little garden out there.
Skinner! Sorry, I was channeling my Leo.
What do you do?
I go toward it.
wait.
Ew.
Is it off the path?
A little bit, but not
Oh.
much. I mean, there's not really a path. You're walking in sand.
I mean, our direction. Is it like
It's
Slightly off.
you're gonna walk right by it if you stay in the direction you need to go.
What do you say we just avoid it?
Kawa, can you humor me for a minute? Walk up and put my hand on his shoulder, and then send a blood hawk into the sky. Send the hawk over to the teepee to check it out.
Okay.
So,
be your seeing eye
yeah,
goblin?
if you could guide me, please, so
Alright.
I can see through his eyes now.
Little
Through the
step
hawk.
down,
So the
small dune.
hawk kind of flies over. I mean, it looks like there's a little farm. You can see it looks like somebody's purposely growing cactus and peppers.
Cactus.
Yep.
Okay.
And then there's like a little teepee.
So I assume probably sticks crossing in the top of the teepee, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there should be an opening in the top.
A small hole. Yeah.
Alright, so the hawk will fly and land on the top of there. Look down into the teepee.
Okay.
Anything stand out?
See a gnome that is just kind of
Like he's in a trance?
he's just kind of rocking.
Sounds kind of
Asleep or awake?
He's awake and he's just doing this.
okay. Alright, I'd recall the bird. Thank Gawa. Relay what I saw to the squad.
I say, we shall go.
Yeah, maybe he needs help.
Looks like anxiety to me.
Ooh, we can help with anxiety. We get
madness.
tea, right?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Alright. Just we approach the teepee.
Okay. Who's approaching?
I say we
Perhaps a gnome.
let Gully lead.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe Tinkorn and I will walk up together.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Can you say something in Gnomish?
Do not speak Gnomish.
I'm learning.
Does Tankorn speak
yeah,
Gnomish?
Yeah, he can speak Gnomish just fine.
So,
So we, hello there.
Oh god.
this gnome like waddles out.
You want peppers? Or you want cactus? Or you want pepper bombs?
Pepper bomb?
Pepper bombs!
I'll take a pepper
Oh.
bomb. Tankorn would say.
The pickled pepper jam is also really good.
I'll take some of that.
How much you got?
How much you want?
I'll sell it! It's my store!
How much is it?
What? A pickled pepper jam is 5 silver!
Gully will hand him a gold. I don't have anything smaller.
Oh, big spender!
Bites it. She's like,
That's real gold!
Absolutely.
You want 2? 1 gold gets you 2!
Sure. I will take a second.
she hands you 2 little bottles of pickled pepper jam.
There's pepper bombs!
How much?
Those are 5 gold!
What does the pepper bomb do?
A pepper bomb! There's 2 kinds. One pepper bomb does 1d4 damage. The other pepper bomb has a 50% chance of blindness.
To the one who.
Whatever you hit!
Oh, okay.
I'll take 2 of the 50% blindness pepper bombs.
You got it!
10 gold.
That's 10 gold!
Boom. I'm gonna give those to Tink. Boom. He's got it.
It's warm out here!
How long have you been out here?
Oh, I've been out here a while. A long while.
I think your brain is adult. Fried.
The sun plays tricks on you.
Yeah, we can tell.
But you eat the pickled pepper jam, you'll be just fine.
Did you eat it?
I always eat the pickled pepper jam. It's about all I got.
Then I don't believe you.
Gully will give him some food.
Her.
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 Oh, it's a her?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean I'm a her? What do you think I look like?
Do you need any water?
I mean, I'll take some water.
Absolutely.
Don't you see those deflated yard balloons on her chest?
So using that bag of holding water thing, fill up whatever container she's got.
Oh, she brings out like a pitcher.
There you go.
She's just like,
Fills it up one more time.
Thirsty.
That's
You get thirsty out in the desert.
Yeah.
Why not go back to Boulder Dam?
Not my type of people there. They're strange. Real strange.
Yeah, they are.
Are you sure you're not the strange one?
You've been around them too much.
I just elbow him.
You need to try the pickled pepper jam.
I'm not trying the pickle pepper jam.
You're
I would
gonna end
love
up
to try
just
some
like
pickle
them.
pepper jam.
They're 5 silver.
5 silver. How about 3?
I have
3.
I have 2 jars.
That's true, but you could always use more pickled pepper jam.
Yes, how about 3 silver?
What am I gonna do with 3 silver?
Whatever you would have done with 5.
No, it's 2 less.
It is 2 less.
How about I buy 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
That's 2 gold.
Okay. I have a jar for
You got
Alex.
that kind of coin?
He will give her 2 more gold.
You pull it out, and like, is this like in a pouch or something?
Yes.
She's just like,
Where'd you get all that gold? Did you kill somebody?
Something.
We kill a lot.
y'all crazy.
Like a fox.
That's fair.
I killed a dragon.
And for your troubles, he'll give her an extra 2 gold.
Are you hitting on me?
After she says that, I hand her 20 gold.
Wow.
Poor Stiff.
She kind of bats her eyes at you.
I don't know what that is, but
And then I drink her pickle pepper jam, and then I spit it out and say, "This shit is disgusting.
You don't like my pickle pepper jam?
I hate it."
I hate you, and I hate your kind, and I hope you all die a horrible death.
I hate my kind too. They banished me, and I hope they die.
Good.
Good.
I'm sorry. He's got desert brain already. It's addled his mind.
Born with it.
That's even worse.
Can you fly?
Don't need to.
Your feet hot in this desert?
Nope.
You hot in this desert?
Oh, I'm hot. Look at me.
I just shake my head at Shazer, just turn around and walk out.
Would you like anything else?
Nope.
Alright!
When we walk away, I wink at her.
it was a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it was a pleasure, alright. You look me up sometime. What's your name?
It's Gullymuck Krinklpot.
Oh, Gully. I like that name, Gully. That is a nice name.
What was your name?
My name's Twinkle.
Twinkle. Twinkle. That's quite lovely.
Twinkle Krinklepot. That's kind of nice.
Ooh, you start spreading rumors like that.
I'm married to the church.
Well, the church can't please you the way I can. Let me tell you what you can do with some pickle pepper jam.
It was lovely meeting you.
It was nice to meet you too.
Gully is very red in the face. Perhaps we should let you get back to it.
Get back to what?
Rocking in your dumb old chair.
There's something wrong with your bird friend.
I know.
You come back and see me, Mr. Krinklepot. I'll crinkle your pot.
Oh.
Not sure what that means.
All right.
I'd like to freeze all the water in her pitcher, just as a thank you for the entertainment. Just give that a hug for about an hour and it'll keep you cold.
Well, that's mighty kind of you.
What are you?
I'll let you be curious about that forever, and I'm out of the tent.
All right.
Come back and see me, Gully Krinklepot.
Very well, Twinkle.
Goodbye!
When they walk out, I would approach Gully and say, you know, the ability to influence and manipulate people is a valuable skill. I like to practice it. I would ask that you not interfere in the future.
Oh,
Kindly.
you mean haggling?
Yes.
It seemed like she needed more than what I could give her.
That's fair. But you interrupted my negotiation.
Well,
And then I just walk away.
Okay. As you guys make your way a couple miles more into the desert, get close to where the first obelisk that you seek is, and you know you're getting close to it. That is where we are going to end tonight's episode. And I'm hopefully going to get my voice back after being Twinkle. But
we're definitely going to go see her again.
Well, at least Gully is.
I am.
we are off next week. We will be back the following Sunday. But we are very, very excited to see where this arc of the story begins in the desert as both groups make their way in that direction. Please don't forget we go live on YouTube tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are getting very, very close to the miniature tavern set giveaway. We're trying to get that done. So please make sure you like, subscribe, share it with everybody. You know, tell your mom, tell your brother, tell your brother's girlfriend, tell your brother's mistress, tell them all. Like, let's make sure we get enough people to make this happen and get that giveaway done. But we look forward to seeing you. Not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday. We will be back at it live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much and have a wonderful night. Take care.
And never fall. With axes sharp and shields of steel, they march into the night. Their valor shines like burning stars in a never-ending fight.